That's the good stuff.
They'll just come up to you and start touching your face, and you're like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I love your face. Can I have it?
I like your skin.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
It's up. It's noted. Everything's set. We've been up for a minute, so any pre-things have happened. Okay, so I believe we're good to start. I know there's not a whole lot of time that passed in the last session, so there's still stuff to recap, but I'll leave that to Mr. Douthless, Baron Von Creepy.
the resident
Previously
recapper.
on Call of Cthulhu, we the bodies that had been around the cave where we last ended started moving on their own, scurrying off into the shadows. Desmond did land a shot on a head on one of them, but unfortunately its wound started to slowly close. That's going to be very costly in ammo if we decide to fight. The monsters are proto-vampires. We decide to run, and run we do. Fighting them back a bit whenever they catch up to us. Unfortunately, Darius has a stroke of bad luck and manages to hit one of the officers with a crowbar.
Ouch.
However, a little bit later, he whips out the lover's heart and turns the lights on. The vampires don't like that. One bit. I noted specifically that vampires are burned by the power of hatred. Max's gun jams. Should have brought a flare gun. Simpler mechanics. Winifred unfortunately takes a hit. We work our way to the cave entrance, but there are a couple of vampires blocking it. Winifred manages a Dark Souls-style dodge past them out into the sun. One tries to chase her, and instantly regrets it, burning to ash. The rest of us get outside the cave, and the Major throws in some dynamite, sealing the place. A couple of other officers survive too, and we start to head back to Sophia. It's getting darker. Night will soon be upon us. We head to a warehouse, one of the Major's safe houses, and while thinking over vampire lore, we realize that vampires can hypnotize with a gaze. Garlic can deter them, but doesn't hurt them. If exposed to knowledge of their mortal life, it can mess with their minds. And we recall that Fenelix's true name was Tilius Corvus. Eloise had chased him during the flashback, after the flashback, with the Mim Sahis. We do our best to patch up the injured, and realize the train will be leaving soon, at 8:30. We run back to the hotel and gather our things. Desmond manages to negotiate us a bushel of garlic, and Double D stops by an Orthodox church and talks a priest into giving them holy water. We don't know if this stuff will work, but it's something. On the train, Desmond and Darius take the headpiece in to put it with the others. Winifred and Animax wait outside, chatting with someone who normally isn't stationed near the baggage car. Very tall fellow. We learn his name is Terrence. Fortunately, none of the other simulacrum pieces were missing, and with the head added to it, Desmond feels relieved, like he's truly accomplished something. It's mentally soothing to him. They decide to take the chest out of the baggage car, and we all meet up in Winifred's room. Decide that we are going to take a few cloves of garlic and put some in the vent, and the train takes off. We opt to sleep in shifts. Max and Winifred decide to go get food at the dining car. They were serving lamb and carrots with garlic. Garlic. Get the food in return, but on the way back, Max hears a voice in his head. Oh, it sure is hot in here, isn't it? Why not open the window? And he immediately thinks this is a wonderful idea. Walks over and tries to open the window, with Winifred trying to stop him. The food falls along with the two humans and makes a lot of noise. Desmond hears this and immediately bolts outside, leaving Darius a little frustrated that we're no longer using the buddy system. Yes, Fenwick really had to lay on the charisma for a window opening in midwinter. Max does open a window, and Fenwick grabs him once again. Winifred decides to reintroduce him to the Mim Sahis, and it hurts. He recognizes the dagger and decides that Winifred is going to be targeted in particular. She decides to further taunt him by saying that Eloise sends her regards. We duck back inside Winifred's room, and we can hear the ceiling just outside her room get ripped open as Fenwick drops in William Birkin style. Presumably. It's how I imagined it going down.
Accurate.
He delivers an ultimatum, stating that every hour, if he doesn't get the artifact, someone dies, and we hear him moving off toward the front of the train. Winifred decides to call up old Haster. He's not feeling great, and she asks for him to remove the scroll. He complies. It's an unpleasant experience, but hey, the scroll's out of her eye now. Darius quickly puts this in a scroll case, and to my knowledge, he's the one carrying it.
Yes, they should be.
We decide to step outside after Desmond wisely thinks to break off a bit of a ladder on the bunk beds and fashion it into a steak. Not the kind you eat with a fork.
Steak.
Terrence is out here waiting for us, and he comes at us, swinging a broom. Loses it in the swing. Darius does a rather cool uppercut, knocking the man back. Animax shoots him in the throat, and Terrence is not dead yet. He decides to bulldoze Animax. Desmond finishes him off. As he's dying, Terrence says Fenwick. Darius decides to do a double tap with a shot to the head. We duck back into Winifred's room and prepare for Fenwick's return. He lets us know someone's already died. 2 if you count Terrence. And at this point, Desmond exhibits a stroke of absolute genius. He readies the steak, coats it in holy water, gets up against the door, yells, "Tilius Corvus, die!" Slides the door open, finds a shocked Fenwick, and stab time.
You guys SWAT team him. Tactical assault breach this vampire.
Flashbang out. Ah!
Darius deploys a flashbang, and Winifred uses the dagger once more, and keeps using the dagger, and keeps using the dagger. And Fenwick explodes in ichor and dust. It's some rain's coming from up top. Maybe that'll help mop the place up a little once we grab the tools. Unfortunately, this was a real moving experience for Winifred. She's out of vampire, but not done stabbing, and turns toward us. She dashes at Darius, knife ready. And Darius thinks back to a promise he made. If she comes at us with a dagger, he will shoot her. He keeps his word. He gets stabbed, Winifred is shot. She passes out. He's in great pain. And that catches us up to the present.
So, we'll pick up right there. Winifred, you've just fallen unconscious. I'm going to ask you to make a power roll.
Ooh.
Hard success, so we'll follow plan 1. Winifred, in your mind, in your unconscious state, almost dreamlike, you feel the call out, the offering of more power. How does Winifred respond?
How would she respond to that?
Shame for you to die here. You could have even more power. Just all you have to do is give in. Just hear that like echo in your head.
Playing true to my willpower. I was like, no.
So be it. Come and collect soon enough anyway. And go ahead and roll me the sanity roll. It's a d10 that you would have gotten at the end of last session. That you didn't because of the potential deal.
Yeah. Great. 1.
That's what you get for not taking the deal. Like, that doesn't happen. But
That's just my luck. Like,
Yeah.
I'll probably just get a fucking 1 in that sanity roll too.
to be fair, you did hit almost every single level up roll we had off screen between sessions.
This is true. I had some pretty great rolls too.
So you guys are on the train. In this room, car, there is the dead body of Terrence. A lot of blood from both Winifred and from you, Darius.
Ow.
A pile of ash with black ichor spread across the ground around it. And a hole in the roof. What do?
I'm gonna have a lie down now.
Holy shit! Guys, can you take care of the bodies? Max scrambles over to try to treat Winifred.
Okay.
Oh.
You get to Winifred, and she's passed out. The dagger is on the ground. You get the sense she is clinging to life.
I'm going to do my best to stop the bleeding.
Instead, what did you say? Get the bodies? I would rather assist and give you a bonus die if I can.
I think he told you and me to get the body, but I ain't moving. I'm laying down.
He told Winifred to get the bodies.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you're making a first aid roll?
Yes, please.
By all means.
Crossing my fingers here that I don't fumble.
Yeah, a fumble would be extremely bad here.
Let's go.
Speaking of extreme. So roll me a d6, and you can patch that bullet wound up.
Nice.
You staunched the bleeding somehow. It was almost like a geyser of blood that you had to forcibly push down. You almost... Animax, roll me a spot hidden.
Oh, I love this skill.
First one of the session.
Which first aid was, technically.
I mean, first spot hidden of the session.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you get a tick in both of those. Don't forget, whenever you succeed in the skill, you get a tick. You almost feel like you can see little glints of golden thread sewing her up as you are doing on your end, holding the blood down, cauterizing the wound, and doing your best to seal. So feels like you have a little bit of an extra hand.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, get out of me. What the hell is wrong with you?
Winifred, you gain 4 hit
Say
points.
Winifred here. I'll take what help I can get.
Get you your 4 hit points, Winifred.
Yay! No longer.
You're only half dead now.
I'm mostly dead.
Still unconscious, by the way.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, you're not just instantly regaining consciousness. Even though that was an extreme success, I mean, crit, I would have been like, wakes up, but, so, yeah, you're there. You patch her up. In the meantime, Desmond and Darius, the double Ds, what are you doing?
I'm
Oh.
just sitting against the wall bleeding.
Okay. I will rush over to help Darius, but first, I'm taking the dagger and grabbing it with the bottom of my shirt or something, so I don't touch it. And I'm putting it in the case, and I'm taking it.
Okay. Add the Mims Sahis to your inventory. Winifred, don't delete it from your inventory yet. Just in case.
I'll keep it there for now. Like, I don't really have it.
How do
Yeah.
you spell that again?
MIMS. I'll type it. Mims Sahis. Why doesn't anyone ever name a magical enchanted knife like Greg?
Yeah,
A poker.
it just doesn't hold the same gravitas.
All right. I'll rush over to Darius. And
Hello.
I will attempt first aid.
Okay, roll first aid.
All right. Hang in there, buddy. Okay. Okay.
Woo! But it's taking first aid. That is gonna be a D3, so a D6 divided by 2.
Okay. So 2.
Yep.
All right, Animax is better at this than I am. We'll have him take a look at you.
Well, funny enough, I feel about as good as I'm going to get.
Yeah, because most of your health loss was something that
Permanent.
Yes.
Right.
Recalling to the last session was the one thing not fully mentioned in the recap, not like any shade at you, Aaron, but is when you're stabbed by the Mimsahis, half of any damage you accrue is permanent save from magical healing.
So, being like, Winifred's got down to 1 health. I'm like, bro, I've got like no health left at all. I get touched once.
Yeah, as of that, Darius's maximum HP is now 7.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
What? You do patch up that knife wound, but you notice that, like, while you seal it up, it is like it's doing its best to actively try and reopen, as if it was some sort of like curse placed upon the wound. Okay, so that's done. That takes a few minutes for first aid for both of you. A little bit of time has passed. Now, what would you all like to do?
Sprawl out here and just be unconscious for a little bit. So I'm not sure you guys are doing.
Honestly,
Sorry,
same.
Darius.
Everyone passes out.
Winifred looked to be in worse shape, and damn, she stabbed you. No, we've got a mess to clean up.
She's not dead, is she?
No.
Didn't really have time to aim when she stabbed me with knife.
You did what you had to do. I can't fault you a bit.
Yeah. Let's try to. I mean, maybe we should. Oh God, what do we do?
Well, okay, so the space between train cars, is that open to the air?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe we've previously said yes, it is.
What I
I had to-
remember, because
had to be
the guy
sure about
threw a
that.
thing off there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, they aren't here, so I can't really never Old
Stand
trick.
back up.
Old trick I learned from a couple of friends we don't have anymore. Let's try to get Terrence's body and the head off the train.
Hmm.
Okay.
Maybe the head, maybe not the body. Hear me out. They're gonna wonder what happened. We're not gonna get all this cleaned up pristine. We can claim that he attacked us, which he did, and we acted in self-defense.
All right, that works.
Yeah,
So
he stabbed me and then shot her. Ouch.
Let's get the head off the train, though. Yeah, I agree with that.
shouldn't be too hard. Max goes over and tries to pick up the head.
The head looks to be a middle-aged man. Judging by the facial shape, could have been probably rather portly fellow in his mid-40s, 50s. But you grab that, and you also recall that the windows of this are indeed openable. So you don't have to go to the doorway.
Max goes to the window he was compelled to open and drops the head out.
So now you're down to just a pile of ash and our good friend Terrence and a hole in the roof.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna explain that one as I gesture towards the hole.
That's the problem.
You to describe that, it's not like it was just like something attacked. It looks like a mangled piece of metal pulled up to the point where it's bent like a letter C almost coming up the top of the train, like it was hit with a can opener.
Right.
It looks like a crazy person tried to open up a can of soup.
Well, I mean, who's going to think that we did that? It looks like it was clearly open from above, and why would we be on the roof, and why would we open that? It could just be some malfunction. We can play it off as that.
Yeah,
A nasty accident.
I would say it would corroborate our claims that a monster attacked us, but nobody's gonna believe that.
I barely believe it, and it happened to us.
All right,
Yeah,
so
let's just get into the room. They'll probably come looking for us anyways when they see this mess.
We were locked out of the room, so we had to peel open the roof.
Okay, so you guys, I assume, bring Winifred along back into Winifred's room?
oh,
Oh, it's already in
yes.
the
Yeah.
room.
You were in the
No,
hallway.
we were in the hallway
Yeah,
while we were fighting
You
them.
remember
Yeah,
you all tactical breached out of the room.
Yeah, we bursted out of the room
Yeah,
and attacked.
Because you took advantage of the vampire's requirement for invitation. And then burst out
We
of the room
invited
into the
him
car.
to death.
Yeah. I invite you to hell! Okay.
Welcome to die.
Pretty much. So you're back in Winifred's room. Now, I should put on some music. What would be a
I usually used to throw something on.
apprehension? Yeah, Strangers on a Train doesn't work yet. Anyway, you're back in Winifred's room with an unconscious Winifred and a party who's seen better days.
Ouch.
It's at this point we had hit the hour mark, so it went from 8:30 when the train left, a little bit of time passed, so 9, and then now you're in the 10-ish, 10:30-ish era, like time-wise. Any plans?
All right. So, do we try to clean ourselves up, Penny?
Wouldn't hurt, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. I don't want to be covered in this junk.
What about the excess junk in the hallway?
The ashes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did Terrence's broom got like destroyed or something, right? Or he just lost it.
I think it snapped in half.
Yeah, he swung it and it hit, I think, it hit the space that had the open window and shattered.
Okay.
So, there's still the bottom stump of it, but not the broom end on the...
Alright, I'll go.
Didn't you say
I'll
he
go
was
see if
going to
there's
kill
a.
somebody?
I'll go see if there's a broom with broom closets, and if not, I'll use Terrence's old weapon.
Okay.
Didn't Fenelix say something about killing people? Did he do that?
Probably where the head came from.
All right. So I'm assuming that that they might know something's up.
Well,
A
at the
man
very
doesn't just
least,
lose his head.
we can at the very least claim that it was Terrence and he was on some kind of rampage and he was coming for us.
Another murderer on the train. We'll keep it hush hush. Nobody wants to know about that on the train.
Yeah, and out of character, my reasoning for leaving. Actually, I guess I could just say it. In character. Yeah, I'll take care of the ash. Two of you should stay just in case Winifred's still not in her right mind when she wakes up. I have this, and I'll open my jacket pocket and show the knife. I will hold on to this for now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't use that.
I was not planning on it.
Yeah,
And I will step outside and
I don't
look
want
for a
them to
broom.
shoot another friend.
There is indeed another broom in the broom closet. Wasn't just one.
You can't hide in there though.
Yes, you won't
Yeah,
fit.
unfortunately.
So you're able to grab a broom. At that point, though, you hear coming across the intercoms. Attention all passengers. Apparently there's been some sort of incident. Please return to your rooms while we investigate. Don't worry, nothing's wrong.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard as I continue sweeping.
And then, because I rolled for it, I rolled a 99. He thinks he hung up, but you're, oh my god, did you see that dead body? That was crazy. Oh, the thing's still on! Before he cuts it off.
Oh, great. Passengers are gonna love that.
Really stupid.
Hey, I rolled a 99. What do you want?
Oh, that was Desmond just
I know.
speaking out loud.
I know.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the room, he's covered in blood. Like, what an idiot.
Yeah, I will continue to sweep. I figure they're gonna come in here anyways. So I need to try and get this out if I can.
Yeah, so you're just trying to sweep it out the door and into the winds. That'll take it
Pretty much.
into the air. Yeah.
God,
Easy enough to do.
Knocks it out the window.
It's the broom closet, not the dustpan closet. But yes, you're able to take care of the ashes. So there's still black ichor there. Tons of blood. Like, this looks like you're playing a horror game. And then there's the body of Terrence.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
with the broom. I'm gonna toss it out because it'd be covered in like ash and ichor and whatnot. I'm just gonna throw it out the door also.
When you push the ashes off, just toss it over. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
all you've
along with
really
the-
done is just mix it all together. This big brown puddle.
And then you return to the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. As shortly after... Oh,
Why do I always end up getting in a room and there's always a dead body outside my room? Why?
Get-
That's just Winifred's fate.
you should have booked better rooms. That's on you guys.
I knew we shouldn't have took the corpse car.
About a minute after you get in the room, you hear the main door of the car open. Attention, everyone! Just coming in for some inspection. Oh my God! What is that? He starts knocking on the doors.
Roll that sanity roll.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically, everyone in the car.
Oh, 44. Yeah, he only loses, like, well, it's still a very abnormal situation for a normal train dude. Oh, he rolled a 1 on his d6, so he lost 1 sanity. Good for him. He starts, like, hurriedly knocking on the doors. The first door of the car isn't you. Why are you guys in the baggage car?
We
I
Anyway.
don't know. That's just where we
No.
were.
Yeah,
We didn't move ourselves since we were talking to Terrence when he was alive.
true. Yeah, fair. but you guys each have your own single room. This is your car. He starts knocking on the door. Mr. Economicos, are you okay? And that's not your door, but you can barely make it. Roll a listen roll, actually. Let's see if you can make it out. What are you saying?
I'll see.
For all of you, by the way, since you're all in a different room. Except Winifred.
I'm unconscious. I can't. I'm there, but not there.
Animax, you hear this loudly. And then the next, you hear him painfully knocking, like trying to rouse Mr. Economicos from his slumber. To no avail. He starts moving. You can hear his footsteps start coming your way to the next room. Miss Henderson's room.
All right, showtime. As soon as they knock on the door, I'm gonna pull it open.
Miss Henderson! Miss Henderson! Mr. O'Reilly? What are you doing?
Hello.
We were all hanging out together when Terrence came in and he attacked us. It was crazy. We had to defend ourselves. Fast talk?
Yeah, roll fast talk. Fumble. Damn. Okay, put it in fast talk. Oh my god, so what happened? What's with the roof? The blood? Oh my god, is that a bullet wound? Miss Henderson is unconscious.
Yeah, he managed to get a couple of us. We're all alive, fortunately. I don't know what happened. We heard this crazy sound, and then we stepped outside to check, and he just started attacking. He had that. I don't know. He's covered in blood. It was. We're all in total shock.
Gadzooks. Ouch.
Then.
Right, the gunshot. That was me. I didn't want to do it, but he was going to kill us.
I see. That explains this, but what happened to Mr. Johnson? He was found decapitated a few cars up.
Oh my god.
This Terrence here doesn't seem to have any sort of edge on him, and he looks at Terrence.
Stabbed me.
I'm not sure. Maybe he discarded it after he did the deed. I don't know.
Clearly this Terrence fellow was to be trusted. I don't know why the conductor put him on.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm glad you're all okay. We should be arriving in Turkey in the later tomorrow around noonish. Please get some rest. If you need to, we can help you find any medical facility or any place to rest that you need. On us, of course. This has been. I am so sorry this happened to you. Our train. Boy, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all just want to forget this ever happened. Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Now, question. I remember you guys got kitted up you guys had that fun little end of movie like action hero sequence last session where
we all got weapons.
Yeah. Are any of those in this car?
I would only have had my gun and now the knife, and those are like in my pockets.
Okay.
Probably
Throw the
put my
shot. I
gun
forget where
away.
the shotgun's at. I think I supposedly had it.
So, did anyone have a rifle? Not a shotgun. Okay, then we're fine. We're fine.
I
Okay.
don't think we took any rifles. We had the option, but none of us did.
All good then. So he's like, oh, then, and you know, take the time to rest. We'll bring breakfast to you in the morning. You all deserve it.
Thank you. We appreciate it very much.
And then he hits you with the whole, sorry you've had any trouble on your stay on the Orient Express. We hope you'll consider us in the future. You know,
Here's a coupon.
Yeah. 5% off your next trip.
Dope.
Wowee.
But he leaves you. You've successfully convinced him to not ask you any more questions about the blood hallway.
The murder room.
I'm glad I got to use fast talk to a good effect.
Yeah, I mean you've used fast talk quite a bit. It's usually pretty successful for you.
Yeah, but I'm glad I was able to talk us out of this one.
Yeah. But
Oh,
go ahead.
I wait until the fellow sounds like he's left the car, and then turn to Desmond. You're the man.
Thanks. I'm tired. We should probably stick together until Winifred wakes up. God, I hope she wakes up.
I hope it's Winifred that wakes up.
Yeah.
Darius, she stabbed you, right? I'm
Yeah.
certainly no expert on hocus pocus stabby wounds, but can I take a look at that? I want just see what it's like.
Sure, you can take a look.
As
It hurts.
as you look at it, while Desmond successfully sealed up the wound, you notice that it's almost like the flesh around it is necrotized. It doesn't appear like it's expanding.
It reminds me of when Frodo got stabbed by the wreath.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
saying. I've been stabbed by a Morgul blade.
But it does. Good news, it does not look like it's expanding. But bad news, it looks like that area of his body is necrotized.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's ooh, it's not getting worse, but doesn't look like it's getting any better anytime soon.
And
No, it doesn't feel like it.
it's in a
Like he can.
bad spot too. It's like right in the upper abdomen. So anytime you turn or like do any like thing where like it's pulling muscles around your ribs, you're feeling it.
I am now Darth Vader. Like.
Do we all know the effects of the knife? That's something we would have learned, right? That it's hard to heal wounds when you're stabbed by it.
I know that's something that Winifred learned as its user, but
Okay,
It's
alright.
something that
We
I've
can-
learned as
we-
the person.
yeah,
who
we can
understands.
say roll me either occult or Cthulhu mythos.
Well, you know which one I'm going with. Ah.
If I can find there it is.
Damn you, 84. Why couldn't you put on any of my other rolls?
You know that it's bad. It's a legendary item that, from the books you read, was able to wound the wielder of the simulacrum.
Okay.
I can
So-
imagine Desmond selling his damn blade at some point of matter in his return to London.
It certainly can't be good to be stabbed by something that could sever a statue that made the wearer untouchable.
Right. I don't think Desmond would be so irresponsible to sell off something like this.
Belongs in a museum, tucked
I-
away in the
This
belongs-
bottomless pit of the entire archives.
Yeah, this belongs
This
with
bel-
the Ark of the Covenant.
This belongs buried deep underground where no one will ever find it.
It belongs in the archives of the Vatican because nobody can get in that place.
Or
Yeah.
thrown into the ocean.
Or thrown into Mount Doom. No, just like, let's get rid of
So,
it.
some time passes. You hear, after about an hour, you hear what sounds like the entire train crew in the hallway vigorously cleaning the blood. Oh my god, there's so much of it. What's happened? Oh, what's the ceiling? The roof. It's gone. Oh my god.
Yeah, you won't be able to fix that until you get to stopped.
Yeah, you guys hear that outside of your door, or Winifred's door, I guess. But after about an hour and a half, so we're hitting almost precisely the stroke of midnight. Winifred, your eyes start to flicker open. Were you all just like glaring at her constantly waiting for her to wake up?
Probably fallen asleep by this point.
Max would definitely be up.
I would also.
Just kind of on a chair in the corner of the room or something.
I'm just
Yeah.
there, covered in blood still.
Darius, do you snore?
Yes.
Okay, Winifred, you awaken to the sound of Darius loudly snoring. But you're just regained conscious. What do you do?
Well, I probably like react in pain because I was shot.
It's like one of those snores too, where I'm like, every out breath because it still hurts.
Okay. So, Winifred, you awaken. Desmond and Animax, roll me spot hidden to see if you can just realize that Winifred is waking up.
Nope.
Good news, you don't.
Though, man. Like, damn.
Animax, you get that spot hidden tick, but I think you already got one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm starting to doze off.
Desmond, you're starting to doze off, but Animax, you see Winifred start to like fidget and move a bit.
I cautiously stand up and tiptoe over to the side of her bed. Winifred, you in there?
What happened?
Oh, good. Well, I've got good news and bad news. Which you want to hear first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll start with the good news. Fenwick's gone. And I mean really gone. You killed him. With the fancy knife.
Boy, did you.
Killed him.
Yeah, he kind of exploded in ash and ichor. I really don't think he's coming back from that. God, I hope he's not coming back from that.
Note, Winifred, as you hear that, you would look at yourself and see that you are covered in said ash and ichor.
Because of course, as I looked and moved and everything, I just feel the pain where the heck the shotgun, like I got shot at. It's like,
Yeah, now for the bad news. You kind of went a little nuts after you finished stabbing him, and you tried to put that dagger in Darius, and he defended himself. With his gun.
is he okay?
Okay is a strong word.
He'll live, but that's a nasty wound.
Yeah, where you stabbed him doesn't look like it was a regular knife wound. Any idea what's going on with that?
I'm still kind of like so drowsy. It's like the cursed blade.
Cursed. Okay. Does it curse those you stab, and how?
Hang on, I gotta look at the thing. It can't be healed with natural means.
That's okay. That would explain what I saw. Well, we tend to run across unnatural means. Maybe we can patch him up some other way.
Well, I made
Find
one
out.
way. It wouldn't
ahead.
be in a really good way. At least not for me.
Yeah, other way than him. Ideally. But while you were asleep, the train crew came in, cleaned up the little mess outside. Wasn't really that little, but just try to get some sleep. We'll do what we can to get you and Darius better treatment when we stop. Oh, yeah. They're still outside cleaning. But, the hallway's gonna look great in the morning, I'm sure of it.
Desmond was already cleaning it up too, so it's just like
I got rid of the ash, so there was one less thing to explain.
Kind of laid out aside and like just kind of turn away and just fall back asleep.
Okay. Okay. Desmond, you know, in all the chaos that happened, I forgot to ask how you're doing. You take any hits or something?
I am okay.
Oh,
Physically, I
great.
am fine. Mentally, that's not
Tell
even
me about
true.
it.
My sanity's not even that low from my max.
It's more so that all of your maxes are just really low.
Yeah,
Except for you, Desmond, you're fine. You're good.
it is weird how fine I am, despite missing an eye.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of forgot about that.
So,
Yeah.
you all drift off into slumber. And have good news. You're having a pleasant dream, Darius.
Yay.
You're not in the void anymore. It's been enough days.
Yay.
We don't have to ever experience that void again.
I was just getting used to it, fuck!
But, that said, it is a full night's sleep, so everyone gets 1 hit point back.
Right.
You're all fully kitted out.
I'm like 1 hit point away from full.
It sounds good when you say it that way, less good when you say I'm at 6 out of 7 HP.
Yeah, I know. It sounds better my way.
And 11 out of 9 magic.
And 8 luck.
Yeah.
How do I have 11 out of 9 magic?
That I don't know. I don't recall.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna change that. I don't know how that happened.
But
I must have lowered my magic points, but not lowered my main magic points.
you all waken in the morning, mildly refreshed, with a knock at your door. Hello, it's me. I'm sorry about last evening. I brought bacon, eggs, and pancakes. I hope that's okay. And he opens the door with like a platter, a full spread of the most basic breakfast, but it's delicious.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh god, I gotta get the name. So, we'll be pulling in a few hours to Istanbul. I don't know why it still says Constantinople. It throws me off so much. We've made arrangements for a hotel for you. At our expense.
Fancy.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome. But when you get off the train, just be aware they'll have to go through your luggage, check for any normal customs things, and then you'll be let out to see the city as you wish. But have a great day, and thank you for choosing the Simplin Orient Express.
All right. Will do. Thank you.
And then he shuts the door and leaves you all with a platter of breakfast foods.
I imagine we just set it on top of the big trunk with the pieces in it.
Yeah.
No.
Use it as a table.
Hey, Winifred, you good to eat?
If I'm being honest, I really don't have an appetite.
Fair enough.
Well, you lost a lot of blood. You do need some nutrients to replenish it.
You should probably eat something.
Maybe just 1 piece of bacon, if nothing else.
You can't say no to bacon. You're American.
Hey, that's a dirty stereotype. You're not wrong, but it.
Bacon's delicious. Why would it be a dirty stereotype?
It's not even like, I mean, I'm gonna not say no to bacon. I'm from
It's probably not
Greece.
even the same kind of bacon, given that we're not in America. Have you
Yeah.
seen European bacon? It
Yeah, it's
looks
very
delicious.
different.
Or Canadian bacon. Pig's fit.
Kidding.
Female bacon's gross.
But you have
This map looks familiar.
yeah, almost like you were here 800 years ago, or 700 years ago.
I feel like I've stared at this map individually a lot in Learn.
Now you have about 2 or 3 hours until I gave you guys a nice sleep. You're waking up at like 9 instead of at like 7. I feel like you all deserve that extra 2 hours to sleep in. For mostly injury reasons. But you are about to head into Istanbul. Any preparations you would like to make before you get to Shirka Station? Or Sikesi, sorry.
Hold on,
My character's so freaking out of it right now. She can't use this.
Fair enough.
I mean, besides like our regular stuff, I assume we should bring the crate with the simulacrum in it. Yes, no, yes.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's probably for the best. I mean, we're gonna deal with it here, hopefully.
Okay, that's what I was trying to remind myself of, as if this is where we finish this thing off.
This is the last stop of the Orient Express.
All right.
And you know, if worst comes to worst, I don't want them taking it way back in the other direction if we miss the train.
Right. I'll wheel the trunk out if they go to look it inside and to question anything. I'll just tell them I'm an antiquarian. They're artifacts, and they are not to touch them.
Sounds totally convincing. Now, and Max gestures toward where he has the gifted pistol in his coat. What about these things?
Right. You don't have paperwork for your weapons.
Roll a law roll.
A what roll?
Is that a
Law.
That's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
Douglas was good at.
Is that a stat? That
Bottom
is a
bottom of the left column.
Look how
Yep.
good at it. Look how good at it I am now. 5.
Ah.
Animax and Desmond, you're both pretty close. Anyone want to spend luck or push the roll?
I'll spend 8 luck.
Okay. So Desmond, just as somebody who's dealt with shipments of goods previously from Turkey, you would know a little bit about the customs enforcement. Small guns are surprisingly fine here. The city is mostly controlled by the English and Italians currently after the end of the the Great War. You don't know about 10 years from now.
There isn't
There-
another war going
yeah.
to happen, never.
The war to end all wars has just happened.
Yes.
But you would know that the British, French, and the Italians all kind of co-occupy this city. And, I mean, obviously there's still Turkish input in there here, but those are the primary power brokers. So if you have, previous firearm experience with, or not experience, but paperwork with the Brits, they will be fine with you. Same with any of them. Pistols are mostly in Istanbul currently, are mostly tolerated. Like, I just don't carry it, like, flagrantly and openly, and you'll probably be fine.
Okay.
Larger guns, you might want an excuse for.
If we conceal our pistols, they'll be fine, as long as you got the paperwork for it.
I have a shotgun.
I thought we didn't bring that.
She brought the shotgun.
She
Oh.
brought-
I forgot about it. I kinda
Don't know where it
accidentally
is.
You would know that is something. maybe with enough finagling, you could convince them that you came to Turkey to hunt.
Yes.
We came to hunt
Oh
turkeys.
yeah, family like somebody
I
really
came
into
to
hunt.
hunt turkey. Turkey.
Sorry,
Hunt turkey.
it's a stupid joke. I couldn't resist.
Ooh. But with your successful law roll, you would know that. I mean, a few people might give a stink, but it's not something that's going to be... Stop right there, criminal scum!
You just need to
Yeah.
find some really pompous British man and be like, but there's good game out there, good sound. He'll be like, yes!
The shotgun should be fine. We just gotta claim this for hunting.
We're
So I
hunting
guess-
vampires.
Well, not anymore. Unless there's more. God, I hope there's not any more.
Please tell me there's no more vampires.
I mean, you guys would make a
Anyways, we
killing with it. You did pretty well hunting the first one.
We should gather our things. Oh, Winifred, I've taken the knife. I'm gonna hold on to it.
I like that idea.
Probably be best if you don't use it anymore.
Winifred. At that revelation, I'm going to ask for another power roll.
Oh boy.
God.
I probably shouldn't have said anything, but
Oh,
hard
yeah, you kept doing
success.
the Skyros. I'm sorry, Bouchard. This
I
Skyros is
know.
mine.
Really high power.
I own that shit.
You still feel like you want the knife. You don't have like any urgent need for it. You feel like it's your knife. Like you did before. That's the reason you grabbed it in the first place. But you are able to tolerate someone else holding on to it at this.
That'd be for the best.
Ow.
yeah, we need it for the to deal with the simulacrum anyways. Alright, everybody should gather your things out of your rooms.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to take.
I mean, it's our last stop, so we pretty much have to take
I'll
everything
all
with
my
us.
stuff.
Alright.
Still got the scroll, Darius?
And I glare with
Yes.
the damn. I just glare with the damn book. It's like,
Leave it behind.
Do you leave it behind?
I mean, it doesn't matter if I leave it behind or not. It's gonna find me. You know I'm not wrong. You know it finds me.
True.
Ominous.
Is Winifred the only one who can see the book still?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you see a book on the counter, but you don't see the book on the counter.
The book. Got it.
You see a book, but not the book.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
like
just- I had a crazy thought. I don't know. It probably wouldn't work out, but we have a magical knife that like cuts anything.
You can stab the book.
Maybe.
You have no idea how often I was thought about doing that.
that thought has already been expressed.
Just stab
And
the book
Bo
and
tried
it's
to
like a
explain to me
sword.
there will be consequences.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's consequences for everything.
True. I didn't say what the consequences were. Maybe the consequences are you all get a free pizza party. You don't know.
No.
Yeah, it has to the host.
And then during that pizza party, Haster kills us all, and we become the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics.
That's a scary thought. Never really gotten to 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Because-
Those animatronics are kind of creepy.
Cause Haster is the yellow rabbit. Get it?
No, because the book always comes back.
Yeah,
I'm
it
missing
haunts
an
me.
eye, so I guess I'm Foxy.
Okay. Anyway, you guys are on.
I'd be the chicken. I'd be
Yeah,
the
you'd
yellow
be
chicken.
Chica because you're yellow. I want to be Bonnie.
This is so
Okay, sorry.
stupid.
We both sorry.
You guys start. You come around the shore of the Golden Horn here, crossing through and passing around the gates, not the gates, but the walls of the former Theodosian walls. Oh, I got it backwards. Yeah, from the south. Yeah, and then start circling into the city. Yeah, I was looking at the boat docks for whatever reason. But still, you come up the edge of the sea. It's a beautiful sight. You see the Sea of Marmara to your south, the old Theodosian walls, and then you start just traveling through the city. A bustling hub of activity. And you start pulling around the Horn of Stamboul into Sirkesi Station. And then the clearance is given for everyone to depart from the train.
I do make a note to at least take the book and put it in my belongings, just because I know it's just gonna follow me anyway.
Okay.
Got the scroll, my regular random shit and stuff.
The hotel, by the way, that you were booked for is the Para Palace Hotel, number 9 on your map.
Isn't that just fancy?
It's just across the bridge. Oh no, my thing's doing the thing. Ah,
Oh no, I hate when things do things.
where
Yeah,
it?
we're all up here.
Yeah. Yeah, how do I fix again? Leave? Come back? Yeah. Help. Hey, in the meantime, you guys start departing the train. Who has what belongings?
I have
I carry what I can in my belongings and with the book on hand in the belongings somewhere in one of my bags.
Okay.
I've got my usual belongings: the trunk, the knife, my gun.
I don't think I can really carry the trunk right now. My hope was that.
Yeah, I've got my usual stuff and the scroll.
Okay.
Might be foolish of me, but we've pressed our luck with the law enough already. Max would have ditched the gun on the train.
Okay, so remove that from your inventory.
All right, 1 second.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing I would have left behind is that shotgun.
Shotguns.
So you're leaving the shotgun behind?
Don't want to be like Mike and shoot a black shirt in the middle of Italy.
And yeah, I guess Max wouldn't have a license for his, huh?
Right.
Ooh.
How do I just delete it?
Reload everyone's character sheets because it was doing the thing where before I know I've complained about it before where I just start moving the cursor and it like unloads where the horizontal level of my cursor is and then reloads it as I move past. And that's not pleasant.
No.
Fuck with it. I just know I don't have it.
You might have to just erase it, like just erase the text, and then it's just gone.
Oh,
like,
it wasn't a text thing. It was on the map.
No, I'm talking about Baron trying to figure out how to delete an item.
Oh, my bad.
Well, it's just going to be a bunch of empty boxes.
Yeah, that's got an empty box here with me. So I deleted something in the past also.
But you pull into Sirkesi Station, and you leave the train. You're greeted by almost at every door. There are a bunch of officials, customs officials, going through demand to look through your items and what you're bringing into their city. Do you acquiesce? So
yes,
we need to see if you have any illicit materials.
Contraband.
Oh no, my drugs.
If you don't mind, you can leave your luggage here and we'll look through.
Okay.
Does that? I think that includes the crate. I don't think we can allow that.
Personally, if you could check mine now, I would very much appreciate it. I can't be parted with this trunk. It contains some antiques. I'm an antiquarian, you see, and I can't have people messing with them.
Very
You
important
understand?
historical Like,
I
artifact.
I appreciate that, but there are dozens of people leaving this train. We have to go through every package. So I can't treat you any differently than the others. Unless you would like to make a roll or a dialogue
Do I
option.
have a for
Can
the
I fast
person?
talk for that?
Yeah, certainly.
I mean, I stopped a murderer. We
Let's
were
go.
attacked last night.
Okay, fine. Open it up. We'll take a look.
I will do so.
Done.
The
Um,
simulacrum's not there.
as you open it up, see, oh, that's a very impressive. What is that? It's a little glowing light. Quite impressive. Anyway, he opens up the chest and takes a look. He does not get damaged by your elder sign that's on the crate.
Okay, good.
Good to know.
Because we allowed him, I would assume.
Well, he's not an eldritch being.
Oh, right. That's
If-
also a thing. I didn't think that it was just.
Well, we didn't
Didn't
know
think
he
about
was an
normal-
Eldritch
Yeah.
being.
So
I
now
also
you got more
Think
information.
about normal people.
If he
Um,
goes to touch any of them, I will reiterate not to do so.
They're
Yes,
delicate.
with your extreme success, he does go and is like, "Oh, these are quite exquisite," and he starts to try to check it. To see if there's like anything hidden under it, but B more so because fancy. And but with an extreme success, you're able to persuade him not to touch it and to not gain the baleful influence. So you saved the life. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
For us.
And after that,
You're a hero.
you guys all depart the train car. Again, they ask you to leave your luggage, and you give them your hotel, and they said they'll have it delivered in the future.
Oh, yeah, like my regular bags, I can live with them, but.
Yeah,
But
take in the trunk.
why isn't it playing the fun speaky?
Taking the scroll, too, that's just in with me.
Anyway, you guys are now out in Istanbul. What would you like to do? You've been given the address and the directions to the hotel, so you know how to get there. It's near the British consulate.
Weird. No, weird having this feeling that I've been here before. Of course, everything's quite different. Regardless.
Well, I've been here before. I hated too many Turkish people.
No, right, you weren't there for that. Anyways, let's make our way to the hotel.
Yes, please.
Okay, you guys cross the bridge here over the Golden Horn, across the smaller bit of the Bosphorus towards Galatia. We're in Pera, where your hotel is located. I got to get the information on the hotel. Rather nice, if I recall. As you get in, you notice a well-to-do man with a quite grown handlebar mustache at the desk. What hope up? Nice to meet you. My name's Gordon Thurston. I'm the humble proprietor of the Parapals Hotel, and I would like to welcome you. I heard you had quite an incident on the sister train, the Orient Express, but here you'll be treated with any of the luxuries of your homes back in France, England, anywhere, honestly. Most places pale in comparison to this. We'll give you the finest food, drinks, rooms. Each of you have been booked a suite on the 5th floor.
Oh, very nice.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Was hoping we could get a first aid kit. I'm afraid a couple of us took a few nasty hits on the way in here.
I did hear
believe-
rumors, but he does like the clap, and like a 15-year-old bellboy's like, "Oh hey, What'd you need, boss?
Yes,
Really
sir.
well.
Get these gentlefolk a first aid kit and bring it up to their rooms on the 4th floor. Right away, boss. I'll be right there. And he like speeds off.
That was real sweet of you. We'll be heading up to our rooms now. Thank you very much,
Oh,
Mr. Thurston.
yes, you're most welcome. Anyone who stays at the Para is to be treated as if it was a palace. That's our motto.
Fascinating.
Lovely. Well then.
I thought it was very clever. It's the Para Palace Hotel.
I hope that goes with the security of a palace.
You notice like as you came in, there were like because roll. Actually, no, Darius, you wouldn't have to roll. You would know that this place is a common hotel used for diplomats. So, because the consulates are a lot of national consulates are almost literally across the street. A lot of places come to this hotel, so there were 2 armed guards outside as you walked into the hotel.
It's also why I wasn't gonna ask if this guy was talking English, because we were right beside the English consulate, so I
Yeah.
was assuming he did.
Yes, security is one of our foremost concerns, and we always try to keep it as our #1 priority. But have a pleasant stay.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Suppose we'll retreat to our rooms now.
Take my key.
You guys get your keys and head up to the 4th floor, and these are probably like, for a hotel room, these are massive rooms. Like on this floor, they're like 30 feet by 30 feet, which is pretty big for a hotel room. You have a fireplace in each room.
Great.
Your own bathroom. Well decorated armoires, paintings of yellow sunsets over the Bosphorus River.
Do these rooms have balconies?
Yes, they do. All of your balconies are on the east-facing side over the street.
I just imagined Winifred pitching the fucking yellow shit out the room.
And each of the bathrooms comes equipped with at least 2 towel rods.
Dual wield.
Okay. But you guys settle into your room. Because I assume it takes a little bit of time. That doesn't take too long because your luggage hasn't arrived. But about an hour later,
Desmond finds a closet in his hotel room to stash the trunk.
okay, you stash your trunk in a closet in your hotel room. I'm going to ask for a luck roll from everyone.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
One of you has a very low chance. I mean, all of you have low chance. Who has the lowest chance? Okay, so with the worst luck roll, Darius, I got some bad news.
Oh.
So everyone's luggage has been delivered. All your clothes, your belongings. Yours got lost.
Of course.
No.
They said they'll work on finding it. They'll make sure to bring it up to you as soon as they
Tell me
get
the
it.
fucking scroll. Come
I'm
on
like-
now.
No, I still have the scroll with me.
Okay.
I kept it. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not surprised.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. I think it was delivered to the wrong hotel. Our apologies, but we'll make it right. Just give us a few days.
Jeez. Jeez.
Jesus, okay. Do your best, I guess. I'm stuck with these clothes.
Covered in ash and blood. And...
Yep. I mean, you could go clothes shopping. That's a thing.
Speaking of which,
Got money.
Desmond would have headed straight for the bath. It's like
That's why.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
I
fine.
think I know I probably would have, checked myself over.
Uh, so we'll go person by person. You had an hour of downtime to get settled in your room. What would you like to do? We'll start with Mr. Economicus because this is the top of my little pop-out character sheet.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll probably, I don't know, clean my clothes. I don't have any left.
Well, you didn't. At this point, you didn't know your clothes hadn't arrived.
Know that yet, but that's true. So I'm probably just chilling.
Okay.
What's Darius's size?
So this hour downtime, we don't have our luggage yet, do we?
55.
Correct. Your luggage is in here.
Okay. Technically, you could wear an extra set of Desmond's clothes, but they'd be a little big on you.
That's not entirely accurate because remember, size can also be height and width.
Right.
But yeah, Darius, you spend some time chilling. Adamax.
Chilling.
Has the first aid kit arrived yet?
Yes, it has.
All right. Well, I go make my rounds.
Interestingly enough, the little dude, the 15-year-old, was on it. He brought a first aid kit to each of your rooms.
Ah.
Every room has.
He assumed it was a universal request, not just for one person.
Dope.
I tip him well.
He's an intern. They don't get paid.
He gives you a, oh geez, thanks, mister, and then heads off.
I can take my
Yeah,
girlfriend
they-
out for lunch.
I am adding a first aid kit to my inventory.
Yeah, you can all add a first aid kit to your inventory.
Okay.
Okay. I go to Darius's room first.
Mhm.
Partly to make up for treating Winifred before him in the past.
Don't worry about it.
Also, he has the more interesting injury at the moment.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm just here for the science. I don't actually care if you live.
I want to look. Let me poke it.
Hey,
Does it hurt when I do
Darius?
this?
You okay in there?
Oh yeah, just fine. Well, doing wonderful. Ow.
So the first aid kit's arrived. You want me to help a little? Maybe?
Sure, maybe. I mean, we could try.
It is a new
Okay.
day, so I will allow another first aid roll.
Go in. Oh, thought you would have changed. Oh, wait, your luggage hasn't got here yet.
No, probably gonna get here soon.
Well, I gestured toward myself. I know it might be a little big on you, but I'm pretty sure Desmond or I would be glad to share some clothes till it does, once our
Okay.
luggage gets here.
Excuse me, but now that I think about it, wouldn't we have time to change on the train before we stopped?
It is a good
Yeah,
point.
that is true.
Probably would have had time to change on the train.
Yes.
Someone probably changed.
But still,
Perhaps.
yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I figure I'd point that out. Like, we would have had time to at least change our clothes when we were on the train because we had a couple hours. Just pointing that out. Sorry.
They're fun.
So,
Good point.
But again, this is all happening before the. I'm rewinding time. This is all happening before the news that the clothes hadn't come. Not that it matters.
That's what I
Really.
mean. That's what I mean.
But-
I think
Oh, okay.
we wouldn't have the clothes.
Yeah.
I think we would have at least got fresh set of clothes on us.
Yes.
After.
Now, what you did with the bloody clothes, if you just toss them in with the other clothes, you're gonna have a lot of dirty clothes. But anyway,
I put them in a bag and it says to be washed.
A separate laundry bag.
Yeah.
anyway,
And when it said to be washed, they just threw it in the river. And now it's gone forever.
you attempt to use that first aid kit to treat Darius's wound.
Ow.
You get a bonus die because you have a full first aid kit at your disposal.
all right. And the bonus die.
Doesn't change anything, still a success.
Okay.
So you heal 1 HP.
Dope.
I would say it's a D.
And
It's a D3, but you're 1
I'm
HP
so-
from full.
Yeah. I'm so full on health already.
during this, I pay special attention watching that wound, seeing if anything happens.
Not really. As you treat it, it still just looks like a hunk of necrotized flesh in his abdomen. And
You
So
heard
we're
what
shot- I
Winifred
thought I
said
would-
about all this, right?
I thought we were like stabbed in the shoulder or something.
I was thinking more like running at him with the knife. You know, like the dramatic, like knife out, just lunging at someone. And I feel like just thematically, a torso injury would have a more makes sense to have a more permanent health drop, because if you've ever like broken a rib, if you ever turn, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, so
Ribs.
yeah, that's where you're at. You feel like you have a broken rib. It's not, but while the wound is fully sealed up, you still see that necrotized flesh, and anytime you turn just so you wince in pain.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that hurts, but does it feel especially weird in any way?
Actually, you know what? It only hurts when I move and do stuff, but if you actually just poke it, it doesn't hurt at all. It's like it doesn't even have feeling.
Okay, that's
It's almost like it's dead!
fine.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Not much I can do for that, but
Yeah, I didn't
I think
think
I
so.
patched you up as best I can, Mr. Intrepid Adventurer.
Oh dear. This sucks.
It does. We have been coming across more supernatural stuff. We find a way to treat that, I will get right on it, I promise.
I'm gonna point out to you that not one of these supernatural things is being useful to us.
That's not true. The knife is what killed.
We
And then
learned.
you almost killed me.
Yeah, you know,
learn-
win some, lose some.
One of us learned the spell to. What is it? It's banishment is the one we want to learn, but we learned another spell in the process of learning.
I think
that
I
one.
learned like a protection spell, but it takes like forever to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a warding circle.
Yeah, but that one would be useful if we found a time to use it.
Probably if we were like in the room, I probably could have warded it, but whatever. It would have taken me a while.
Hmm.
We just bursted
So
out,
the
stabbed him anyways. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so this magic stuff's kind of a mixed bag.
I mean, like,
But,
there's always there's a good chance we find something. There's a good chance it, explodes. Who knows?
True. Well, if you need anything, you call Nurse Doflass, okay?
You've got a higher calling than being a newsman.
Maybe I do.
Well, thank you for your help, though.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go check in with the other patient.
I'm gonna go get drink.
Before that, we'll cut over to Desmond. In this hour of downtime, what would you like to do?
Bath, clean clothes, and then what would I do? I guess I might just go and check on the others.
Okay. Anyone in particular you want to check on?
Max went to check on Darius, so I'll go check on Winifred.
Winifred, do you hear a knock at your door?
Okay. It goes to the door and answer it.
Hey, how you holding up?
I feel like shit. Let's just put it like that.
Understandable. I thought the guys on the train said something about sending a actual doctor to, or someone trained in medical to help you. Nothing against Max's work.
I'm not sure the bulletin's still there.
Still, someone should look at the wound. Uh, heard anything else from the yellow guy?
No.
All right. Still hoping we can figure out something with that. I suppose maybe here would be a good place to look. But I guess take it easy until we can get your wounds properly looked at. I'll wait to meet up with everyone else, I guess.
All right. And then, Desmond, you head out of the room?
Yeah.
Oh. We'll go last on the list, north to south, on my screen, which is Winifred. In this hour of downtime, is there anything you'd like to do? Before we all gather the gang again.
Well, after Desmond kind of left, I already did fresh myself up before he showed up, so I kind of like poked out onto the balcony to get some fresh air.
Yeah, you hear a bustling amount of traffic below you. The sound of a major city just carries up. Even you're not super high up. It's just a fourth floor, but the sound
Fifth floor.
fifth floor, sorry, carries up, and you hear the sounds of the city washing over you. A few cars honk horns at passing pedestrians. Um, the smells of a city with street food available on most every corner. It seems like this is a very busy city. Anything you'd like to do on the balcony?
I would like to kind of like lean over a little bit and kind of look down at the street below. All
Yeah.
the things that had happened.
Directly below you, there's a black car pulled up, sitting on the next to the curb here. A few people below him. You see a you can't actually roll me a listen roll.
From 5 floors up, you kidding me?
Hey, they could be very loud.
That's why I'm having you roll a listen roll.
I listen hard.
Put a tick and listen. You hear a loud argument between a Turkish man and a British man who are arguing over whether or not the Turkish guy should be allowed to park here. His car is literally on the curb. You're not allowed to park here. It's a curb. Park on the side of the street. I have business here. I just have to get in. And you're just hearing that argument happen below you. Nothing major comes of it. It eventually resolves, but it is the sound of a hustling, bustling city.
I think to myself, I kind of like, I don't necessarily do it, but I say it, but I know I'm not doing it, but like, what do I do if I just jump now? What happened?
You should ask Mike.
Oh no. Do you still have the book on you in your coat pocket?
I don't know, maybe somewhere. I know I have it somewhere in my inventory. I don't know if I do it in my bags or not.
Okay, let's say, unless you feel otherwise, when I say this, you can tell me you don't, but you feel if it's in your coat pocket, you feel a bit of warmth coming from the book. That's it, just a bit of warmth.
I'm sure I'll take that. I just take in the air and then just kind of stare out. That's what we really do for now.
It's at this point. You said you were coming over here now, NMX.
Yes.
It's at this point you hear another rapping on your door.
Oh, goody. As I take my attention back to the room and to open the door.
Hey, Winifred. Dr. Flask making his rounds. How you holding up?
I could be a lot better, Max. Believe me, I could be a lot better
Um,
right now.
Well, until we get a professional look, I can try a little something myself.
Were you able to get the bullet out? I can't tell if you did or not.
You had an extreme success, so yes.
I did get the bullet out. Stroke of luck, honestly. So, you got less lead in your diet. Hey, good sign, huh?
Oh, goddamn bird.
This is Animax trying to look on the
Yeah.
bright side.
You have terrible bedside manner. Ouch.
Max,
Yes?
you know I'm in a lot of trouble right now, right?
Yes. I, definitely don't understand the specifics, but I can tell you're probably in some deep shit.
Very much deep shit, as you say. I can't even face Darius right now because of what happened. I feel so bad about
I'm
that.
sure he. Yeah, I'm sure he understands you weren't in your right mind.
I can't even remember stabbing Finlick. I can't remember. I don't even remember
Maybe.
being shot. I just by myself. I had Pastor came to me, but I told him off. Then that's before I woke up and found myself in bed again.
Well, maybe it's for the best you didn't remember all that. It was a real messy business bit there. But I'm really glad you and Desmond have come all this way. You both came in clutch countless times.
At what
And,
cost? At what cost, Animax?
yeah. Max thinks about, Mike's fall. We have, lost a lot on this trip. But I'd like to get you across the finish line. All of you. If that's possible.
I don't know, Max. I mean, we're so close to it, but it's still so far away yet.
Well, and I try to usher her back deeper into the room, maybe help her sit down or something. We've got to do this. We've read about what garbage this thing's done in the past, and just imagine what it could do in the future. Maybe people like us, we we're just little specks on the radar of the universe. Well, radar wouldn't exist yet, but we're just little dots on the map of the universe. But I couldn't abandon this in good conscience, and I'm getting sappy. I'll shut up now.
Just Max, just so we're clear. If only if something does happen to me, you just get away from me as far as you can. And you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know all too well. All right.
Although I will say,
If the
I think now I just totally thought about this after you're going past, going across that bridge. I look out that open water. I think I might have freaked out a little bit.
It's a wide bridge. You could have walked closer to the road and not seen down on it.
Okay.
I thought about that too.
I was just thinking about the weight.
right, I promise you, if the worst happens, I'll act accordingly.
Yeah, just if I'm lost, don't try to save me.
But you're not lost yet.
I said
You want me
if.
to try?
I mean, no. Just,
Oh, since you're not lost yet, you want me to try and take a look at those wounds again?
if it will make you feel better.
I'm more concerned about making you feel less bad.
It's a bullet wound, Max. It doesn't quite heal that fast.
True. But, well, it was kind of a rush job when I looked at you last. Maybe I can do a little bit better.
What was a shotgun? What was a shot be at anyway? About this wound? Curiosity.
What? I just shot you with my pistol.
I'm guessing the gut.
Probably, yeah. Like, I didn't really have time to aim.
Like thematically, the way I pictured it is you ran at him, and then he just had the gun there at his side and shot you as you stabbed him in the gut. So just like gut, chest, lower chest area.
Okay. It's probably probably like around one of the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We probably like we got each other in the exact same spot, but on the opposite.
Well, I would have been left-handed, so I would have gotten you in the right lung.
Yeah.
Or, like the right side.
Oh well.
You want some jumbo dice like I got here? You seen those motherfuckers?
I think it went under my
boys.
PC tower. I just gotta fish it
Read
out.
those bad boys.
I
think those dice are so big, even like he could look at them and be able to read them.
Oh yeah, they're huge. The ones you posted the other day. But
Yeah.
Animax, you're trying to do first aid?
Yes.
Go ahead, roll first aid. D3, so D6 divided by 2. And Winifred, did you increase your MP at all
No, I haven't.
when you slept?
Okay.
What?
So you heal for 1, 2, 3 points of damage. Your MP from resting would go up by 4.
Woo, I'm at 10.
I do a D6 for magic every night. But you got a little bit more MP. So the rest of you all now gather up, and now you're informed that Darius, your luggage was lost.
Cool.
As a reminder, when you were first sent here, you were sent under the auspices that... Let me get the exact wording. I have it on the screen here. But I just gotta scroll back up. If you recall Professor Smith, he told you there are 2 things that you can learn here in Istanbul. The ritual that you must perform to destroy the artifact, and the location of the shunned mosque, where the ritual must be performed.
Right.
Because that was England. This is literally 2 years ago.
Right.
So I am not even going to ask for an idea roll. I'm just straight up telling you.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I would have figured our characters would have told you.
Yeah, because this has only been like
Killed him by now.
not even a month, maybe, for the characters. So yeah, you guys would all remember that. So you all meet up after that hour. You get the bad news about your luggage, and it's up to you to decide what you need to do.
God damn it! Of course they'd fucking lose my luggage. It's me.
Old Economicos charm.
God damn it.
Well, we know what we're looking for here. Just don't know where it is. Should we try a museum or some library?
I mean,
Uh,
Let me think if I can remember.
Yeah, library makes sense. Hold on. We might have been given information about where we can look.
we got a
Uh,
museum and
I've been to Istanbul before. Would I know like the best place to go for information on this?
Oh, yes. Let me get you the names of the places. Gotta scroll down. Um, uh, Not too far from the Grand Bazaar, there's a university that has a rather extensive library. That would be the Imperial University, number 2 on the map.
Okay. Well, there's that. Imperial University should have most of their like papers and stuff. Any historical records kept there?
Also, Darius Economicos.
Oh, yes.
Seeing as you may have come to one of the other places that is mentioned, I'm going to ask for a luck roll, and I'm going to need a hard success.
That's not going to happen.
all of us are just.
Just Darius Economicos, because he's been here.
Not going to happen.
Yep. Sorry, just had to call out the luck. But, I mean, theoretically,
Yeah,
there's a chance you could have come across this. But yeah, so you know about the Imperial University's library. Darius, how trained in Turkish would you say you are? On a scale from, let's say, 0 to 91.
Oh, well, it would be about like 47.
Let's see, 41.
31? No, 41, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
So-
The one right underneath that.
Just keep that in mind. You have knowledge of Turkish.
I'm not the best at it, but I know it because, like, I had to deal with a lot of Turkish people in my time. My country is right beside it.
I also know somebody in Turkey.
Yes, your contact who you'd first met was from Turkey, but it wouldn't give you an insight into the actual city itself, the layout, where the best places for stuff are.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that would come up at all.
I mean, maybe you could hit him up, perhaps?
I can't exactly remember this place as well as I could. It's almost like a whole bunch of traumatic incidents happened to me.
It's at this point, I got bad news for you guys.
Dope.
It's starting to get into the early afternoon. So it's been about a full day now since you've acquired the entire simulacrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of you, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No, don't go with Mo. He's not here with us anymore.
Let's see.
No, go with Mo specifically because he's not with us anymore.
Top to bottom, 25, below 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. I rolled a 74, which is not 75 to 100, missing Winifred by 1. Desmond.
Yes.
What name me one of intelligence, con, dex, or strength?
Intelligence?
Okay. Roll me an intelligence roll.
Ooh.
What happened? Hard success.
Hard success.
You get a severe headache, but you're able to shake it off.
All right. And does that raise any red flags to Desmond that he got a headache that he was able to shake off?
Wizard didn't take your order. I did it. Are you guys your head going to explode again?
Roll it. Well, with that intelligence, since it was a hard success, I'll say. Though it was, who all has experienced bouts of the baleful influence? I think it was just Detective Officer Michael Douglas, or did somebody else touch something?
I don't think Darius has, since
I
Yeah.
think everybody's been careful enough to touch it with something.
Does that help though?
Mo has touched it, but that doesn't.
But yeah, Mo doesn't. Somewhere out there, you hear Mo go, "Oh no!"
Let's call him up.
But
Spirit found.
it would sound like the experiences described to you by Detective Officer Michael Douglas, PhD, attorney at law.
He was a professional in so many things.
It feels like maybe now that the entire simulacrum is together, the baleful influence is more powerful and will take effect more frequently.
Oh no.
And you guys,
We're all
well, you haven't touched it necessarily. You've been around it for the most of the parts for the better part of
Month.
a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all together at this point, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when the headache strikes you, like mid sentence.
I believe.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah. All right. I just got a feeling. I think the simulacrum is trying to influence me, I guess. We need to kill this thing.
Oh, that's perfect. So to the Imperial
tell me twice.
University.
On the double.
Okay.
Indeed. Faster we get rid of this thing, the faster we can go home.
So as you guys start to head out of the hotel toward the Imperial University, that's where we'll take our nice little 10-minute break.
Okay.
Because we're right at that time. Yeah, I'm about to go get stuff. One of the things, something I've noticed is that with this is that this game is very like television archy, where it's like nothing happens, like you have giant dramatic finale, then nothing really happens in the first episode. Then giant dramatic finale, then nothing really happens. It's very TV paced. So
Horror on the Orient Express, Season 7.
So yeah, I mean, I will apologize a little bit for it being a bit of a slower session, but we had a lot of interpersonal stuff to resolve at the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
But with that, I'm gonna go take care of the stuff I need to take care of in this little 10-minute downtime. Let me switch my stream over to BRB mode, which apparently is the mode. Best viewers. He spelled viewers wrong. There's like 47 different little symbols over it. On, spelled wrong. Likely ban, evader, restricted. Streamboo.com. Remove the space at glip. Oh god, he's speaking in tongues. Delete.
Kill it.
I don't know how. Follow him.
Just click on the name and then hit ban.
Yeah, but it's already likely ban, evader, restricted. He's already banned in my chat. I can't double ban him.
Huh.
Huh. Yeah, huh, indeed. He's now super banned. Okay, I'll be back.
For anyone checking out the VOD or YouTube upload later, you are watching the Bow Chart on twitch.tv. We are playing Call of Cthulhu. It feels like a natural thing to do during the break.
Okay, I'm back.
Me too.
You wouldn't hear half the power. Oh, someone else is here. Never.
I'm back.
Thank you. Switch to B mode. Stream back. YouTube URL. Oh yeah, I can fix that. But it actually has my YouTube page.
Was your link broken or something?
No, it just says socialstack.png, YouTube logo / YouTube URL. I don't even know what my YouTube ID was. I just started uploading sessions last time. Do it. Who am I?
Hmm.
Who are? Oh, quit sending me stuff about Warhammer. I know I'm playing the game now. Leave me alone. I'm trying to look stuff up. Me am the Beauchard, apparently. Good for me. Edit. Oh no. I want the image. I want the stupid word. Let me select the one thing I'm clicking on, please, for the love of jeez. Oh, damn. Let me fix this. Thank you. Finally.
Oh No's and Warhammer never end well.
No, it was the oh no wasn't Warhammer related. It was
Oh.
the stupid selecting the wrong thing on my stupid going screen. I'm trying to fix my my what's it called? Be right back page
Oh.
on my stream. Anyway.
Ooh, look at the chunky dice. Look how big they are. It's hilarious.
Also, welcome back, Blue.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. But no, me complaining about Warhammer is I told my old GameStop crew from the olden days. Hey, we always talk about games, and we've been doing it for a decade plus at this. I'm like, hey, I started up Rogue Trader and also Avowed. And like, oh hey, here's 4 videos about Warhammer lore. I'm like, look, I already know tangentially enough from one of my coworkers, his EA boyfriend. So, I know enough. I don't need to know any more. I actually find it funnier that I don't know the lore.
I just like seeing people, if they're watching like a YouTube video that references Warhammer, just everybody coming together to repeat the same memes and phrases and stuff.
For the Emperor! Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. I know, he's like, even though there's a lot of changes between Fantasy Warhammer, because he knows I play a lot of D&D. Or tabletop. He's like, keep in mind, Fantasy Warhammer is different from 40k. I'm like, I know. One of the biggest differences is the fact that there is a God Emperor. The other is that orcs have the power to just say no to things because they're orcs.
Yeah, they can do that in both, actually.
They get the way out of things. I don't think it was quite as prevalent in fantasy. Also, welcome back, Festus.
It's not quite as prevalent in fantasy, but just because, I can't remember his name right now, but he's one of my favorite heroes for the orcs in Total War. He just kind of said that he was the biggest, so he got bigger.
Beautiful lasers don't work on orcs. Wait, they don't work on orcs? They have before. I don't think
there
they
was
do.
this one guy in the Imperium that like kept fighting the orcs, and people said that the only reason why he never died is because the orcs thought he was such a badass.
Kept him alive through belief, like a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was doing dice size of the dice comparison. I have like, these chunky dice are at least twice the size of my regular dice.
Damn.
Dang.
I had these nice solid metal ones.
I do like my metal ones. I have hollow metal ones that have a nice little ting sound when you roll them.
Ding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So now that we're all back, oh, go ahead.
Aren't metal D4s really just caltrops?
Yes! Saying the truth. That's up, that's up. Let me get my Twitch chat back up on my phone. Not that there's really been much, but I'm just having it so I can have the video upload. Anywho, it seems that all of us are back. So let us proceed to the library.
Woohoo!
Reading Rainbow. Okay. So crossing the Golden Horn yet again, heading down towards the Grand Bazaar, you instead veer off to the right and head toward the Imperial University. At this point, it's a little past mid-afternoon, and you walk into the library. Libraries.
Library.
On the way, I'm gonna ask you to all roll a spot hidden.
Can't do.
Who doesn't love rolling this?
Don't know how to look at things.
I love spot
Apparently
hidden.
do.
Apparently I do.
So,
There we go. Extreme.
extreme! So, sorry,
I'm not
Winifred.
exactly. So I'm not exactly up for. Like I spot things, but I'm still hurting.
Winifred, you don't quite notice this, but Animax, Darius, and Desmond. By the way, you all get ticks, even if, in your case, I don't know if you had made one yet, Winifred. Even though you're not seeing this, you still succeeded on the roll. As you're going across the bridge through the city, at multiple points, you see random people look at you. And they don't follow, but you just they are gazing directly at you. However, now extra stuff for the double D's, Darius and Desmond.
Mm-hmm.
So, while most of the people here, it's winter, they're pretty well coated up. Even though you're here, everyone thinks like Istanbul is like some like it's on a shore, it's on the edge, it's of water of a sea, that it's like Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean climate is still pretty cold in the winter.
Yeah.
So they're all dressed, well, not in like heavy coats, but in coats. However, one of the people, you see a very similar stitch-like scar across his neck under his the hood of his robe that he's wearing. That looks like a scar that a member of the Brotherhood of the Skin would have. Doesn't do anything. He's on the other side of the road and just watches as you walk past.
See that, Darius?
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be obvious they were here, but I didn't think they'd find us that quickly.
The whole town, city's probably swarming with them.
Oh yeah. What do you think they're waiting for?
Now I'm concerned for the pieces back at the hotel.
I mean, yes, true. Ah, shit.
Well, we can't carry him around the city. We gotta go learn this ritual. It won't do us any good to be staying at the hotel the whole time.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to be quick about it.
Yes. As quick as we can be with library use.
Yes. We'll be quick about it 6 hours in.
Yeah, library use is a 4-hour minimum.
Yeah.
And like hours later, it's like, oh shit, it's right.
So you make your way into this library. The musty smell of old books hovers in the air. Some of you may find that a pleasant thing.
Lovely.
A man at the desk in Turkish greets you and says, "Welcome to the Imperial Library. My name is Fayar. I'm here to help. What are we looking for today?"
By the way, I'm looking at the Parapaus Hotel. It is in Istanbul. That is a 5-star hotel. It's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess it's fine. I guess we should just ask about the books on the Defgar Simulacrum.
Just right
That'd
up.
be kind of obvious. And you just explain this, like, do a bit, like, look a bit of history of the place. Start.
Alright. Hello, sir. We're just looking for books about history on the area of local religions or anything such like that. Give me a second, and I'll turn back to the guys. Anything important you want me to tell them that isn't about, the direct thing?
Any info on any religious buildings, mosques built in the area?
Yeah, it's like
particular ones that may have fell to ruin or some such.
Yeah. Okay.
He can certainly lead you to the radio. And he's able to get you your own little research area, and you are able to get books as you come please. And come back into the room as you please, is what I meant to say. But he says if you're looking for books on mosques in the area, you should maybe look over in this area. He gives you the general area for that. So, looking for books
Ember
on
Mosque.
Ember.
What? I said M for mosque.
Oh, M for mosque. I was like Ember Mosque. What the heck?
Just searching down the M's.
Yes. So you're given your own research room. If you're looking into mosques, you're given free reign over the library. And you pull out a few books. Roll me library use.
All right.
Library use. Woo.
Yeah, each of you can make the roll,
It's not a fumble.
but it'll be the highest success. It's the one that matters more so than all of you getting a roll. Ooh.
I got a hard.
Okay, so Desmond, you're going into you guys spend hours poring over books of mosques, and you pull up a 1910 map. There are more than 400 active ones. Granted, that was like almost 15 years ago, but 400 active mosques in Istanbul and the surroundings. Some go all the way back to the Byzantine time. Many were once churches. Others were constructed during the Ottoman era. New mosques are opened every year, but a lot of old ones are rebuilt and fall into disuse. But with your hard success, you will note that it takes a few books. You're pouring over a few, and then just are lists of names, and they don't really provide much information. But you come across some news articles about the Red Mosque, where it's fallen into disrepair, and it seems that it was when it fell into disrepair, it was taken over by a lot of not taken over, but housed a lot of criminals and people of ill repute.
Hmm.
But that's what you got with your hard success.
Hmm. Well, I suppose this might be something to look into. And I'm assuming Darius is like helping me read this stuff, assuming this is mostly in Turkish.
Yes.
Yes, I would have to, yeah.
Speaking of Darius, give me a Turkish roll to see how well you translate. Because this won't affect the success. This will affect the time. So instead of 4 hours on a failure, that time goes up by 1.5. You spent 6 hours here, and now the night has fallen. It's like 6:30 or 7 o'clock now.
I hate Turkish.
What would you like to do? The library is about to close up for the day.
I'll probably go back home, back to the hotel. I mean, it is pretty late.
Yeah, that would probably be for the best, I'm assuming.
Yeah, if we could check out the book that was promising, that might be a good idea.
They will not allow you to check it out.
Ah, okay.
These books have to be read in-house. They're property of the university, and you guys are not members of the university.
Are you sure you guys don't want to pull some sort of funny, wacky scheme and we'll steal the book?
No. Tried that once. It didn't turn out very well.
If the book gives a location on the Red Mosque, I'll jot it down in my notes.
Doesn't give a location, just a name.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's a lead for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's because you got a list of mosques. The Red Mosque didn't pop up in that, but it was a newspaper article later that gave you the words "the Red Mosque," ne'er-do-wells, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff.
Right.
Ominous tidings indeed. So you head back to the hotel, or unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
I had a thought, but if the library is about to close, I doubt I have time. So,
What was the thought?
just to look into like medical books and hopefully some stupid chance roll gets me a random magic book. I know it's stupid, but it happened before with the.
It did happen
know.
before, but that
Yeah.
may be something you can do tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, not to say, I don't want to say this in the stream, but I've already told you the expected timeline of this area.
Yeah.
It's a lot longer than previous areas, which is like 1 to 2 days. Anyway, you head back to the hotel. Lord Thurston greets you. Oh, it's you again. Welcome back. Hope you had a pleasant time out in the city.
As with I.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been a long day. We should go get some rest.
Well, before you do, the dining hall is open. If you would like to sample our main course, we're having roasted mutton with mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That sounds great. I need to run to my room real quick first, though.
Okay. So you run up to your room.
And I'm gonna check on the simulacrum.
You open the closet that houses the trunk of the simulacrum.
Uh-huh.
You see the nice glinting white light of the Elder's sign. And as you open it up, all of the pieces are perfect.
Okay.
Gotta be dramatic about a dodgeball shirt.
I had to.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been as fun if it wasn't as.
Yeah.
I
I
love it.
close it, seal it, close the closet, back down for dinner.
Hey, I probably should eat something. I didn't really eat anything.
Dinner goes. Is there anything you'd like to look out for or do during dinner?
Make sure I don't see no bacon.
My eyes are peeled for any suspicious people that might be a little more interested in us than their food.
Roll for suspicion. So spotting.
Right, yeah. I would have relayed to the rest of the group who didn't see the Brotherhood of the Skin guys are just crawling through the city.
I mean, I guess I probably would be doing the same thing, but like more focused on my food, I guess.
But yeah, you can all spot
Carol?
him. Yeah. No reason not to.
Nope, I'm focused on my food.
It's good. It's a
I'm starving.
the
Okay.
gravy is to die for, and it comes. It's a very basic meal, but it's pleasant. Roasted lamb. You got mashed potatoes, greened beans.
Mutton and lamb are slightly different, but yes.
Close enough.
Sorry, roasted mutton. My fault. And then over with green beans, and the gravy is fantastic. It's of the utmost quality, worthy of this fine establishment, even if the meal itself is a basic meal.
Yeah, my Winifred was definitely starving. She barely ate the last 2 days.
Yeah, you guys did not have any time to eat that, pretty much that whole last day. And then you skipped the nice breakfast. But
I was starving.
with your successes, you notice that it's a rather pleasant day. No one seems to be focusing on you. In fact, they're very much talking about you. No, we'll not do that now. Actually, we'll do it now. Roll a listen roll if you would like as well.
I was gonna say I'd probably be listening into like conversations around me, but no, it's too loud. I can't make anyone
Nope. I'm oblivious to everything right now. I'm starving.
So, on your successes, Desmond and Animax, you overhear the stories of apparently a number of children have gone missing in the city.
Oh no.
Dope.
That's just it. Like, nothing, it's not anything like directed toward you. It's just you just happen to overhear that during dinner. But full-on mutton and potato and greened beans. You head off to a slumber unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
So, this red mosque supposedly had ne'er-do-wells inside. Maybe they mean by shunned mosque a mosque of the shunned or for the shunned.
Ah, it's a pretty good thought there. Could be right. It's just something to look into tomorrow. We ought to figure out where it is.
I don't get it.
Really, Darius? You're a
I'm
pretty
just,
bright cookie. Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's comedy.
Arias has got like 4 drinks. He just keep drinking because he's in so much pain.
Yeah, like my friggin' Winifred's just has consumed probably at least two plates of food and probably had a couple stiff drinks to help with the ease of the pain.
All the alcohol.
Winifred has gone full anime protagonist with food tonight.
She's starving and she's just not in her right mind right now.
Glad to see you got your appetite back.
Just hungry. Haven't eaten.
But you guys eventually head off to bed, and you all rest. Surprisingly
Yeah.
peacefully. No hens come out to attack you in the night.
So
Oh, God.
no plucking and menacing characters.
Menacing clucking.
Anyone, so you all gain 1 HP, and anyone who's missing any magic points gains 3 magic points.
Ew.
I'm at full health again.
Ooh.
I'm at full health. I can fight.
Ow. Yeah, I'm at full health too.
All 7 of
It's real
them.
good. Feels real good. Ow. Go to like pick something up. Oh.
Yeah, it's like every time you hear a voice from behind you and you turn with your whole torso like people do. Like, what was that? That's when it's like, oh, ow, 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 ow. That's when it really gets you.
Oh, that smarts.
Oh, hey, that reminded me, my rib
I
healed.
can imagine Darius just turn into the bottle just to numb the pain.
Oh yeah. He's drinking.
You are getting the finest drinks too. Not like I can legally call this alcohol. More like, my God, this is top tier alcohol.
Speaking of the hands thing, before bed, Desmond would have found any vents in the room and made sure they were very securely fastened.
Yeah, that's when you're extra protective, and you set up little like strings with bells even. In case anything comes through. Yeah, you set up a
Now
barricade.
he's all paranoid now.
Rightfully so. He's missing an
He's
eye.
he's rightfully paranoid.
Don't want to lose the other one.
But you wake up in the morning refreshed. A pleasant day. The weather's a little warmer today. As you open up the windows of your balcony.
Yay, fresh air.
Let's go for a
Lovely.
stretch. Ow, fuck.
Yeah, that overhead stretch doesn't feel good. Ooh, what's on the docket today, gentlefolk?
To the library.
We're going back to the library? Okay.
Well, before everyone's fully collected themselves, Max has realized his patients are doing as well as they can, so it's time for the medic to treat himself, and probably fail horribly.
Physician, heal thyself.
Do
Horribly.
it, I believe.
If I can do it, you can do it.
So, may I roll first aid?
Yes.
I
No!
can't. I can't.
Failed yourself.
I just want to, like, die.
Or what happened? I don't see anything.
Failure.
Failure.
Oh, it's doing the stupid thing again, where I scroll and it does it. Well, it's not a fumble, so nothing bad happens. You're just unable to heal yourself.
Figures I couldn't reach around to the back.
But yes, so what are the plans for the day? You said library?
Unless anyone else has any other plans.
That's our best bet.
As you walk out of the hotel, the first thing you see directly across the street, kind of overly dramatically chewing something, probably gum, is the same man with the scar you recognized yesterday. He doesn't do anything, he just watches as you move off, unless you're doing anything else.
Wow, he's not even trying to hide anymore, eh? He's being like right out in the open.
I guess he knows. Maybe they're waiting for us to figure something out.
Yeah,
I
but
lean in toward them. Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, I think they know we know too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did some shit like this back in Italy.
But why would they be following us? Why don't they just attack us? I don't know.
Well, they usually want us to lead them to something special. It might be that again.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have to say.
great.
Like I said.
I was going to bring up an older plot point, but I don't have to say anything, so.
Like I said, waiting for us to figure something out, because they can't be bothered to figure it out themselves.
Don't they want the simulacrum thing? Like, but I guess
Given the
there must be more, because obviously we're not dead yet.
Yeah, well, given the security, I don't think they could just bust into this hotel as I gesture towards all the armed security.
The armed security guys.
Yeah, also, Darius, you would recall, well, wouldn't recall, roll me an intelligence roll.
Let me do my damnedest.
Use that big economical brain of yours.
My economical brain.
So, you possess a scroll of the simulacrum. Remember, one of the things I mentioned is you need to find the other scrolls, one of which contains
Yes.
ritual. So that might influence what you think they.
I hated the way that I had to phrase that, but that's like the dumbest and only way I could.
Yeah.
I think they know that we think that they know you think.
I think so.
Damn. All this thinking is making my head spin.
To the library.
To the library.
Library.
The group's logo zooms into the screen and then fades back away. And now you're in the library. What would you like to research today? You can all do different topics, by the way. You don't all have to research the same topic.
Let's see. So we're looking for a mosque, and what else were we looking for?
Additional scrolls related to the one that we have.
Possibly. There's a lot of other things you can also research too.
I kind of want to do that thing where I look into medical stuff.
Yeah? So is that what you're looking for? You're looking for... describe what you're looking for.
I don't know, just based on feelings I've gotten from previous magical artifacts or books or whatever. Like I don't know if there's anything that would help influence that, but like anything that seems extra like like magical or whatever. Like I don't know what would give that away, but that's kind of what Desmond's looking for.
So you're just gonna browse the library and just try to look for something magical?
I guess
I'll-
specifically around the healing stuff.
That's gonna be even more specific. I will say if you're looking specifically to look up tomes of esoteric knowledge, roll me. I need a hard library use, and then also an occult roll.
Okay, the library use would be more likely.
But you get both.
That's regular success.
Okay.
Uh.
Still give me that occult roll.
Holy!
Okay, so
Look at that.
put a tick in both.
Wow.
I'll get back to you later.
Okay.
I gotta look things up. Who wants to look up books next while I'm looking shit up?
I mean, I probably would, like, I never really thought about looking into like research for like the skinless cult. I mean, since
The
you-
Brotherhood of the Skin?
yeah,
That's something you can look into.
yeah, it's something to look into, see what
Yeah.
makes them tick.
So, Winifred, you want to roll that? That's just lie Barbie use.
Or Barbie use.
Yeah, use that lie Barbie.
How about that hard success? Sound good?
Oh, okay. So let me get you. I'm still looking stuff up. I didn't expect a critical success on the libraries.
Yeah,
Or-
me neither.
Actually, as a critical success.
on an occult. An occult role based around library use. So, with your hard success, you don't see any mentions of the Brothers of the Skin. But you do find a almost persistent cult mentioned that every now and then you get you're taking hours to go through this, right? It's not like you're getting any like specific flare-ups, but you're getting info about. For some reason, there's always been a cannibalistic cult based in this city.
Oh no, they're gonna be out to eat the children.
And it says that they are gathering a lot of the recent gatherings of them in the last 50 years or so have been in a you find an old 1870s city guide where it mentions people in a ruined mosque of roseate
Really?
mm-hmm.
Rosette. You said how you say it? Rosette?
Roseate tincture, red colored.
Oh. Did it specify where exactly this church is at, or this mosque?
Doesn't give you an exact location, but somewhere on the other side, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, somewhere on the other side of the Bosphorus. You don't know where though.
What? The what?
The giant river. Other side.
So like over here.
Yeah.
Or over here.
In the Scutari area.
Oh, in Turkey itself.
Yes. I mean, it's still Turkey. Well, not yet.
I mean, yeah.
But it's about to be Turkey.
Mainland Turkey. Ottoman Empire.
I know I'd probably share this information with the parties then.
Yeah.
You sound so reluctant.
Yeah, I guess I'll
If you
share
see
it.
where it's, you see where it's at and where we're at. You know what that would require for us to do right now? Water.
Yay, swimming is fun. Let's go for a swim.
Swimming was not my option.
You guys all have a stat for that.
Boat.
Also, yeah, navigate for boats. Now's the time where all of your skills you put into navigate will come into play.
Gun to make man navigate for me.
I think I had to roll navigate to try to steal the gondola. That went badly.
Oh wait, I think I gave you guys. Sorry, I think I might have given you guys incorrect information because I'm looking up 3 things at once. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Meanwhile, who's looking up something else so I can look up 4 things at once? And
I
not
would
just
like to look into scrolls.
anything specific.
I was gonna look at anything that the Ottomans knew about the simulacrum or like the scrolls more so too. So
Yeah, it would be something related to the simulacrum.
Okay, so you're looking up information maybe on Sedefkar?
Yes,
Yeah.
that would work.
Okay, so if you guys want to look up Sedefkar, you can roll me a library use and a luck roll.
God damn it.
Also, I said the other side of the Bosphorus. I was wrong. You know it's somewhere in Istanbul, where you're currently at.
Oh, so it's somewhere on this side. So.
Yes. Something else was on the other side that I gave you the wrong information for. My apologies. I looked into the wrong page on my notes. So Darius, you got a success on live Barbie use, but a tick in that. You guys both spend up time looking up information on a Mr. Sedef Carr. And with the success but no luck, you get. It doesn't. Nothing about the simulacrum exists, but you get information on a man who disappeared in the years of the Fourth Crusade around 1204. It said he was found dead. That's it with the regular success and the luck roll. Now, Desmond O'Reilly,
Yes.
I have questions.
Okay.
What do you want? You said you were looking up healing, right?
Yeah, like how to magically treat wounds or like maybe counteract like a curse or some of some kind.
Roll a sanity roll.
Sanity roll. Okay.
No. No.
Let me roll a d6.
Did it? Oh, I failed. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh, it's not that bad. It's a 4. You lose.
I was gonna say, did I?
You lose 4 sanity, so you not on a mental break. Good news.
Okay.
But you read a tome, and you guys all watch. You guys have gone book to book to book to book to book. Desmond has stared at the same page of this book for 3 hours. Desmond, this isn't an official spell. This is a thing that I had previously built for something else. You learn the art of mystical mending.
Where do I? Oh, spells. There's a
Yep.
literal spell tab. All right.
So,
What a shame. That would have been mine if I would have just done just what Broshot wanted me to do, but I didn't.
for this ability, you have to make a sanity roll to use it.
Okay.
On a success, you lose 0 sanity. On a failure, you lose a d6 sanity as you realize you should not be able to do what you're doing.
Okay.
D4 sanity. My fault. D4. So write that down. D4 sanity.
Sanity cost 1d4.
Yep. Failure 1d4. That way,
okay.
you know that you have to at least roll sanity. Or I think the official denomination would be 0/1d4.
0 forward slash.
Yeah, from down left to top right.
Okay.
That kind of slash, which I think is
Zeros. You could check my character sheet to make sure I put it down right. What about MP cost?
MP cost. So what this does is you can convert 2 of your magic points into 1 healing point. And it doesn't have to be just 2. If you want to spend 6 and heal 3, you can. As a old... what's that place called? An old ritual. You just somehow read between the lines of an old ritual. And that chanting it over and over can revert the body back to its previous state.
Okay. So I'm gonna put for the
sorry.
MP cost.
Old Carcosian ritual. But
Should-
the MP cost is, I guess, 2 per HP restored, because it's your choice how much you want to restore.
Okay. I guess I don't need to specifically note down all these.
Yes. I mean, write those down so that you know.
2.
But you don't need to give me a
HP.
yeah. You don't need to give me a full like. This is hey, I want to use this. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't need a dice roll until I ask for you for sanity.
Okay. Other costs and casting time, if they're relevant.
Casting time would be 1 round,
1 round.
so you can't just do it instantaneously.
Right.
Yeah. But other costs, the sanity roll. That's it. You're not losing POW from this. This is basically channeling your inner magical energy that you've suddenly awakened to into somebody else or yourself. They have to be close range.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like touch range,
Yeah, be
basically.
able to reach
yeah.
him.
Yeah, I will say touch range. That's fair. You can't You can't have a guy on the other side of the boss versus like, oh my god, I'm dying, and you're like, I got you.
Be healed.
He just looks at him. Yeah.
Healing hands, not healing word.
Yes.
All right.
Keep in mind if your magic points ever drop to 0, you fall unconscious.
Okay. I couldn't
Instantaneously.
remember. I thought something happened. I wasn't sure what it was.
So, you all see, you finished your research. You get there around, at least this round of research, you get there around 9 a.m. So now it's like a little past noon. And Desmond has been staring at the same page of the same book this whole time, minus like the 30 minutes to go and find it. What do?
Ah, crap. He's doing it again.
Who's doing it again?
He's researching too much. He's researching way too hard.
Hey, Desmond? I wave my hand, not directly in front of his eyes, but a bit forward. You in there, buddy?
Does this snap me out of it?
Roll me. What would this be? Roll me a power roll.
All right.
With a success, it does. You've just finished reading this. You've come to at the sight of his hand waving, and your eyes are burning from. Well, you haven't noticed
My
this.
eye.
Your eye. Sorry, you haven't blinked. You haven't blinked in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
I start rubbing my eye. Oh, sorry.
You find something weird again?
I think I can heal Darius.
Sweet. I mean, wait, really,
What?
what's it cost? I mean, you gonna go stabby or
I
boom?
don't think the cost is too great. I mean, with all of this, there's always a risk, but the trade-off seems, or the risk seems low comparatively. I probably shouldn't do it too much.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Quick note, Desmond. Consider you did roll a sanity roll and lose sanity, right?
Yes.
You would know that getting a lot of information you shouldn't get in a short term is a trigger to go insane. You've seen it,
Right.
You've experienced it, so keep that in mind for what you want to do.
Yeah, been
Okay.
there, done that.
I take it
pro-
easy there, Desmond.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't try it today. How long's it been?
Couple hours, perhaps.
I don't know. I read the book. It didn't help. and then I read another book. It still didn't help.
I did
And then-
learn of something of interest. I mean, it's not much, but it's something.
Anything at all we can find is good. I'll take it easy for the rest of the day.
I did relay the information about the mosque and the cannibal cult.
Yeah.
So, figures that those jackasses would be using the place as the home base. That's going to complicate matters significantly.
I mean, you can ask around, supposedly. I mean, we have a general direction of where this mosque is supposedly at. I'm sure the locals would probably know more, but then again, we have to be careful who we ask.
Yeah, definitely.
Darius, idea roll, please.
Oh yeah.
Don't you? Doesn't have a contact in this area?
Desmond, you can also roll me an idea roll.
Woo!
Okay, so both of you, Darius and Desmond, would know that the most frequented and populated area of the city where people always go, maybe if you were to want to gather a more personal level of information, is the Grand Bazaar, where you can buy almost any and everything.
The flea market.
That big yellow area on the map. It's a pretty big bazaar.
It's so grand.
Well, we can
El
check out the
Grande.
Grand Bazaar.
Still there.
To the rumor mill.
Took the dirt sheets, I gotta hit up Reddit.
About what?
So you guys got there, like I said, around 9 a.m.
Yeah.
It's 4 hours for a library use roll, so it's 1:30-ish, taking into account time to look for the first book.
Okay, so we've got time to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, the big bazaar. Hey, I was looking at it, I was like, holy crap! It's like all under roof and everything.
Time for one bizarre adventure.
Oh no.
Wow, I thought I would.
Wait, we already had one of those. Never mind. Winifred chased a guy and drop kicked him.
Yo, this one is a battle
tackled him.
tendency.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can totally this place. That'd be cool.
so you guys are heading to the bazaar. Let me get
How
to
bizarre! How bizarre!
that page. Wrong page. Where is the page? Why? This is like a freaking 40-page chapter. I hate that there's so many of them.
Pretty significant chapter. I'm not surprised.
I'm fair, but still.
Oh, I didn't realize how close we were to this bazaar.
Yeah, it's like a few blocks.
Right there.
It's like
Yeah, 'cause we're at the
it's
university.
Actually, they cross. It's like down a block across the street.
It's like
Yep.
maybe a 10-minute walk, because I assume you're coming out the funny U shape and not from the bottom of it. I feel like that would be where people would enter.
We're gonna crash out from the top building.
Yeah.
Window.
Better than the last time you were in a place of learning and knowledge. You almost had a grenade thrown at you.
True.
So you head down to the bazaar. Dozens, maybe hundreds of people. You're packed.
I will put hundreds, thousands, even maybe.
I'm saying like in your local area. You're packed in almost like sardines. You hear shouting, "Hey everyone, we have," in Turkish, of course. "Carpets for sale, spices, come on, to the circus of values." And as you're here, where is this man? Wrong man. I have too many stupid dudes to remember. Okay, you head into the bazaar, and you just start hearing the shouting and din of people. Who are you? What are you trying to do?
I want to hear out for see anybody's chit chat about the missing children.
Fair enough. Listen, roll. And let me know what you're rolling because I'm looking up something else.
Success.
Success!
Yeah, I guess I should probably do the same thing. No, I can't hear nothing. I can't even translate for you guys.
So, who all succeeded?
Winifred.
Specifically, Winifred here's. Put a tick and listen, by the way.
Sorry there.
I hear that. I know a lot of children have gone missing recently, but this is not just happening to us. Looks like one of them Englishmen in the consulate, his son got kidnapped too. They're almost mocking. Wait, you wouldn't have heard that. You can't speak the language. They should have. Whatever. And,
They're discussing it in English or German
Yes.
or something for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's two German guys who are really pissed.
They are mocking the one of the members of the consulate for having at least their son got kidnapped too, not just our boy.
Oh, so that's why they put a special price on that kid's head.
Hmm.
He's a government kid.
He's a fancy Britishman.
Yep. Some wealthy Europeans just gone missing.
Oh no, not more Europeans. Wherever will we find more?
Not across the river because then you're in Asia.
Did they say
True.
anything? Did they say anything about like whereabout their kids are getting kidnapped?
Not really. With just a regular success, not really. You don't hear much more than a couple people being unnervingly excited about. Sure, they are an occupying power, but one of their kids being kidnapped. There's other things you can still do here. So you're in the consulate. Anything else you'd like to do? Sorry, not you're in the consulate. You're in the. I had mentioned that a second ago. You're in the bazaar. Yes.
Yes, it's very
The
nice.
JoJo's.
You could say that it's a crazy, noisy, bizarre town.
Yeah.
Well, Darius, you speak the language here. Think you can pick out
Really?
somebody that might be a little less dangerous to ask about the building, and I wink at him.
I guess I can try.
Okay. What would you like to do, Mr. Economicos?
Food. What kind of role? Like,
Oh, you're getting very.
look on the spot.
Oh, no, we're good. Who are you trying to talk to?
The point.
What's this?
Hello? Yeah, you got really robot-y there. And then now you're gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, they got him! Our only Turkish speaker.
Took our eyes off him for a second, and the Brotherhood got him.
Damn.
Am I back yet? No.
Hey, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
No idea what just happened.
I had noticed you had you had been kind of like a little robot-y for the last like minute or so, but it got really bad there, and then you disappeared. So who would you like to talk to? What kind of person are you looking out for? Just a random passerby, a shop goer, or a shop owner? Who are you trying to discuss this information, or what? And also, which information are you trying to glean? That'll help me determine the role I want you to make.
Anybody have any good ideas of what I should be looking for or asking?
to ask about ancient ruins. Just a general like of religious significance, perhaps.
Darius? Oh.
Sorry. I don't know what's going. It keeps going up and down.
You got ping pong over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Our only person who knows Turkish is now Darth Vader. So yeah, just tell me what you would like to ask and what type of person you would like. Because I mean,
I
this
guess I'm
is.
just gonna.
Are you trying to get the commoner's approach, the shop owner's approach? Look out for certain maybe well-to-do people who pass by and try to overhear their conversation. There's a lot of people you could listen in on here. Who are
Yeah,
you trying to listen to? And
I was gonna ask if like we want me to talk to a shop owner or something, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask about like any like old mosques that are around and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
Like
So you're going for a
old
shopkeeper?
ruins of a mosque. Yeah, a shopkeeper. Disconnecting again.
So roll a. Offer me a roll. What makes sense?
Okay. Let me think. What would make sense? Would no.
Persuade is the most obvious one. But if you can make a case for another one, I'll take it.
I guess like wouldn't be any way that I could use my history and find another history guy. No.
If you want to take time, yeah. You could talk about your archaeological digs or you could talk about your historical knowledge and see if there's people who are in your same mindset. But that would take a lot. It would be a longer check. Not like a longer check physically, but a longer time consuming check.
Well, if nobody has a problem with that, I could try.
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what you want to ask. Wording is important.
Yes. What's the name of the mosque again? I forgot. It's,
You were originally told by England dude, I forget his name, Smith, the Shunda Mosque. But
In my notes,
Winifred
said the red mosque is another name. Sorry, a mosque with a red tint. Or red tincture, I think. But functionally a red colored mosque.
I'm basically looking for any old mosques that use like old red bricks and have an old red coloring on the outside of it.
Okay. I got a roll for him, actually.
I'm so stupid.
So I got bad news.
Oh.
You mentioned that his eyes go wide with fright. And he sprints off, leaving everything in his stall available for you.
That's a great reaction.
It was shunned
Well,
Mosque Desmond.
okay, I must have just heard it wrong when I took the note. Then
I don't even know what that is. Shorted?
shrouded.
Oh, did I spell it wrong? I meant shrouded.
Oh, yeah, shunned. But yeah, at the mention of that, the guy looks to his left and then his right and then sprints off.
Well, that was helpful.
Also, put a
I'm
thick in
not sure
history.
what you asked him, but it's got to be touchy subject.
I asked him if he's seen any old red mosques or mosques with red-colored bricks that are used on the outside. And he ran away.
Yeah. Place must have a reputation.
Honestly, that kind of reaction might mean we're on the right track.
Yeah, but he did really give me a direction. Just kind of...
Right, but we know what to ask for, I suppose. We just gotta find the right person to ask, I suppose.
Of course, you gotta be careful who that right person is. Don't you have a contact here?
Yeah, I don't know if he'd know anything about it, though.
Well, I would if he lives here. I'm sure you at least heard of it.
Perhaps we could ask.
I'm curious if you still have him written down as a
Somewhere.
yeah
Contact?
in
No,
Turkey.
that's
Erdem
British.
Demir, yeah.
Erdem Demir. Yeah, okay. I don't know nothing about him or have any information on him as a player, but
I mean, you met him in the first session. Not met him, but he was there in the first session. You were doing a deal with him.
oh crap, was I? Oh, jeez. It's
Yeah.
been so long.
It's literally been 2 years, so I'll forgive you for not knowing.
Okay.
Actually, I won't forgive you. Lose 100 sanity.
Damn it.
Oh no. Well, that's it for me.
He's holding the knife.
Oh,
It's
shit!
so hard to be the first one.
I go insane. First order of business: heal my eye and bring it back so I can see better. Second action: start stabbing.
Oh my god, I never thought of that.
Stab Darius to death.
No, I never thought of you trying to heal your eye.
I thought of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to try it or not.
Oh, curious and curiouser. Anyway.
Interesting.
So you guys spend
Because-
oh, go ahead.
It's specifically because of the wording you gave. You said something about it like reverting flesh to the way it was or something,
Yes.
and that's what had me thinking. I wonder if I could just magic my eye back.
That'd be cool.
You'd certainly try.
I could certainly try.
I did the
But
thing.
don't
It's
forget,
on my
we still
shirt.
we have a magically wounded fish in our group.
I mean, you could heal
Where?
Darius Economicos. You could also heal your eye.
Healing the curse wound,
Is that supposed to
whatever
be?
is.
Is that supposed to be a more menacing version of Pastor?
I don't know. No, that's just my
That's Cthulu coming.
inner demon
Who
voice.
knows what eldritch being I'm drawing from to
Yeah.
do this?
Oh,
It could be
I know
any of
which
them.
Eldritch being you're drawing from.
Because I do recall you mentioning that spell to me the other day.
And also, I did mention the name of the location, which is a familiar location for one of you.
I couldn't help but notice that.
Seems like it's drawn. Anyway, time has passed. You had to spend a couple hours
Oh,
for that because
Oh, right.
you had rolled history instead. So now it's later afternoon. Would you like to send word to see if your friend is available today?
sure, why not?
Ouch.
You head off to the telegram office. And who are... Oh, can I ask who we're sending this to?
Pull up my backstory page again. Erdem Demir.
Oh, Mr. Demir. Yes. I'll send that right through. Just wait around a few seconds. I'm pretty sure he's usually at home this time of day. But about 15 minutes later, you get a message back. Assuming you're waiting there.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's oh, Mr. Desmond, stop. Meeting with a friend currently. But I'm glad you're in town. Stop. I would love to have you over in the evening. Come by around, let's say 8:30ish.
God, we're gonna be walking through the dark.
Okay. I will send back a message stating that I would love to. I'll see him then.
Okay. And you have a little bit of time to kill. He also gives you his address in the message. That would help.
Would indeed.
It's actually not far from your hotel. It's about, here. Where I'm going to ping.
I think I'm scrolled too far down. Oh, okay. I saw the general.
Yeah, it is near the water, but almost directly west of your hotel.
Lovely.
So,
Well,
oh, go ahead.
he's agreed to meet with us. We got some time to kill until about 8:30.
I mean, what time is it now?
It was 1:30 when you got here, and then a couple hours passed, so probably 4?
Perhaps we should go back to the hotel and, freshen up.
Grab a nice dinner.
I'd like to send a telegram to Beddoes.
Oh, yes! The Beddoes telegrams, my favorite.
Maybe they finally brought my.
Let me get this. Hold on, let me get my pen. Go ahead.
Statue assembled. Stop. Searching for mosque. Stop. Let's see, what else should we say to Beddoes? Anyone have any ideas?
Finally get dealt with. Stop. Finally get resolved with? I don't know if you knew who Finnick is.
I don't think he does.
Oh, it's crazy.
I don't know.
How is the doctor? Stop.
That's a good one.
Okay. Some time passes. How long are you willing to wait? At the telegram office.
2 hours, if this will be open then.
At 6 p.m.? Yeah, it'll still be open.
Okay.
You guys just chill around there. I assume maybe you stay close by and grab a bite to eat. Maybe like something small, like a sandwich or something.
Sure.
And then check back in every now and then. Get some nice food. And
I'll have a nice turkey sandwich.
yes.
Turkish coffee to go with that too.
A roasted red Turkish sandwich. Red because of the tomatoes on top.
Desmond is quite partial to Turkish coffee, actually.
Honestly, yeah, I remember that.
So yes.
I just sit here and insult the Turkish food the entire time.
But you eventually come back to the office a little before they close at 7. So like 6:15, let's say. And they come in and it's like, oh yes, there was a message left for you as well. They say in Turkish, of course. Oh, wonderful stuff. The doctor is fine. Recovering nicely. Stop. Keep up the good work. Stop. And that's the end of it.
Well, I guess it'd be a bit too much to hope he'd send us even more info, but what would he find out in England while looking after the doctor?
Have you ever thought that you don't actually know who's on the other end of those letters sometimes? Anyways.
Huh. Yeah.
Paranoid about enough things on this trip.
Thanks, Darius.
So now the plan is... The sun is set fully. nighttime.
I
In
would
the
imagine
city.
we would have made our way over there during that time.
So you were waiting at the telegraph office, but in the meantime, after that, you still have another hour to kill. So it's pretty easy to get to where you need to go.
I mean, I probably sure probably make our way over there a while.
You just don't want to be walking over there in the dark, yeah.
I just think I had my share of walking around in the dark.
Yes, you do.
So you come to the residence of one Kareem, right?
Erdem?
Hmm?
Erdem Demir?
Erdem, sorry. I thought it was
I was gonna say
Kareem.
Kareem.
I
Yes.
Kareem once. I'm not even joking. I actually knew somebody named Kareem.
I mean, same. But yeah, you come to Mr. Demir's residence. What do? It's about 5 minutes before your meeting time.
I'm sure he might be here 5 minutes early.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and knock on his door.
After a moment, he comes to the door, a familiar sight. This Turkish gentleman, a little portly, if I recall. He's, oh, my old friend, Mr. O'Reilly. What brings you to Istanbul?
Well, a little bit of an errand. Be best to talk about it inside.
Oh my God! What happened to your face?
That's part of the trip. I'll explain.
Oh, come in. Do tell. It's always fun to hear of a journey. And you guys are escorted into a rather nice, upper middle class style building. It's a few floors tall. It's got a rather nice dining room with a table that seats about 10, rather long. And he's got food already pre-set up. All sorts of spreads, in case you want it. I know you guys kind of did eat, but
That was really a lot.
yeah. He's got anything you could wish for there. But he's just here sitting down. He offers you all drinks.
Okay.
Thank you. So yeah,
I don't
this
know
is.
this man, so I'm kind of sus about him.
Okay.
So, you haven't met my friends here. This is Darius Economicos, Animax Doflas, and Winifred Henderson.
Pleasure to meet.
Hello.
Hello.
All mine, sir.
I'd give you a polite bow, but my abdomen is in a bit about the pain.
What?
I said I'd give you a bow, but my abdomen hurts.
Oh.
Doman.
And my abdomens.
Oh, I got to ask, what brings you out this way?
Okay, so, just to get straight to the point, and I lower my voice and make sure, like, I don't know, I just look around the room suspiciously.
Spot hidden.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say, spot hidden.
Hard success.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's anybody else in the room aside from you all.
Okay. We're looking for a red mosque. You know anything about it?
I've heard the rumors. I can't say I know anything myself, sadly. But there's an old contact of mine in the city that I think you could meet. Have you? Well, you haven't been here, have you?
Good question. I want to think that Desmond's been here at least once.
No,
and that's where he acquired his taste for Turkish coffee.
But hasn't spent a lot of time. Right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Baleb the Perspirer?
Sorry?
I'm sorry? What the fuck?
Ba-
Balop the Perspirer?
Yes, Baleb the Perspirer.
Does he sweat? Like, what?
He is an information broker. You can find him down at the bathhouses.
Okay.
Fucking
Uh,
bathhouses.
I'm afraid, you know how it is with Turkish bathhouses. You all could meet with him, but I'm afraid your friend won't be able. As it's forbidden for men and women to share the same bath.
Right.
I could
So
arrange you a meeting. It would take maybe a day. So tomorrow evening at the best?
I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, I can do this for you. But aside from that, tell me of your travels. I know we are the people who search for wondrous goods. Tell me of the things you found in your
Oh boy, have we
travels.
found wondrous things. And not so wondrous things. Okay, what I'm gonna tell you might sound crazy, but I assure you it's all true. And,
That's the forward to many of the best novels I've read, but go ahead.
Okay. So, turns out there's an ancient statue of sorts. Oh god. Hold on. Notes help. I mean, I know about the thing, but I want to make sure I get, like, details about it correct. Why did I even bother? I don't take good notes.
Yeah, me too.
We're all
Is there
we're
any
all
info
too
you're looking
reliant
for?
on Baron.
Not really. I mean, I could just say that I explain our trip so far instead of trying to
You can
actually tell a story because I'm bad at it.
You can do that. Just explain what you would like to tell and what you would like to leave out.
Okay.
So there's
What?
these bros with tattoos.
Okay, so pretty much all I'm going to tell you, you should probably keep to yourself. But the more fantastical and magical things you may have heard of might be more true than you think. I lost my eye when a enchanted hand came and ripped it out of my eye socket.
Okay, he succeeds on the sanity roll.
Just through telling him about it?
I mean, okay, so if you're expecting me to believe you that you're just like, oh, casual, yeah, there was a hand, it came out of a vent, it grabbed my eye and took it off and ran off.
Okay, fair.
I mean, it wasn't gonna be a big sanity loss. It was a 0 or 1.
Okay.
You're telling me that the hand took your eye? How? It's just a hand.
Magic, actually. It crawled through the vents and they held me down and ripped my eye out. Everyone in this room can attest to it. I mean, they
Yeah,
didn't see it, but
They came at me too, and I broke their fingers.
Horrifying, if true.
yeah. Part of the reason I would keep what I'm saying to yourself, there's like bad people are after us. So the less I actually tell you in specific, the better, I think. But it has been one wild trip.
And to think, I saw you just a month ago.
It's crazy to think that through this long campaign, it's only been a month.
I know, right?
The Orient Express, it's a rough ride.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully everything you need here in Istanbul you find. If you need anything, my friend, feel free to contact me.
Thank you. And I probably would have told him the significance of the mosque we're looking for and how we need it to finish our trip entirely.
And so that's something important that he probably would respond to. And why do you need to find this mosque? You said it's important to your journey. How?
We need to find it. We believe it's part of the I guess it would be a ritual to destroy this artifact that we've been collecting.
And it's Gesundheit. It's a shame I can't help you more than I can, but I'll arrange a meeting with Mr. Bileb,
Thank you.
the perspirer.
Right. And yeah, it's trust me, after all we've been through, it's best when people don't get too involved with this.
Look, you know me, I'm one to avoid danger. Not my cup of tea, but I appreciate what you're doing. Just know it's furthering academic endeavors and potentially my own pockets, but I appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah. I've certainly learned a lot. Some things I'd rather not know. But thanks for everything. How long's it? I assume we've been chatting for a while.
Yeah, you guys, he fed you some food, some wine. You spend a good hour here. It's like 9:30
Okay.
at night. So what would you all like to do?
I mean, if we got our information, our contact, I guess we're done.
It might be best to head back to the hotel, get some rest. I mean, try again tomorrow.
And check on the goods, of course.
Yep. Thank you again, Erdim. I look forward to working with you more in the future.
Oh, certainly, you too. And also, what are these goods you speak of? I could sell them for you for a price.
Sorry?
I said, and what are these goods you speak of? I could sell them for you for a price.
No.
Animax said the goods.
Oh,
My eyes widened a bit as I slowly turned to Desmond, thinking, no, surely he's not going to.
No, the goods in question are what we need to get rid of.
Just say no more, friend.
The goods are really bad.
The bads are really good, they say. Good for the wallet.
It's true.
So you guys head back to the hotel.
Yes.
In the night, traveling the few blocks back to your hotel, you come across a Roma man leading a bear by a leash. Walking on his hind legs.
Neat.
He's not like coming up to you directly, but you just come across him. I would like you all to roll a listen roll.
Just look like one of those dogs that are like, huh?
Nope. Not dealing with no bear, that's for damn sure.
I don't hear nothing.
Especially not dealing with no bear.
I am deaf to the world.
I'm confused.
As you guys cross paths, Animax hears whispered. Where'd the line go? Take care, my friends. And then just wanders off with his bear. He's like kicking a big ball that you think that maybe he's gonna put the bear on at some point, but he hasn't done that yet.
Bear ball.
Desmond is
You don't see that
loudly
every day.
whistling.
You don't see that every day.
I think that guy might have told us to take care. Do you think we need to track him down?
Oh,
It's
well.
best we just go back to the hotel, Fanax.
Or is that not normal in the United States? Do people not say it? Have a good one. Take care.
Well,
He
not
said
everybody walks a bear.
It's true, but there's not lots of just people with bears. That's fucking weird.
honestly, most folks back in Boston are kind of assholes. But
Oh.
Yeah, they usually say, "Go fuck yourself, my friend."
So really, this is fucking weird. I mean, did you want to go track him down?
It's in the middle of the night.
He has a bear.
The bear's
I'll
not
be
bothering us.
polite.
Oh, that Roma guy back there said it to you?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been on good terms with them in the past. Although, I mean, I guess that wouldn't matter. How would he know the people we met a country over?
You'd be surprised.
I don't know, but what?
No, we can certainly travel fast. It doesn't matter.
If you guys want to head back to the hotel, go ahead. I'm just gonna say hi to our acquaintance.
Not alone, you're
no,
not.
Buddies.
no.
Buddy system.
The buddy system.
Okay.
Who's your buddy? Remember to take your buddy. It's like a school field trip.
Don't forget your train buddy.
If Max wants to go after the guy to talk to him, I will follow.
Okay.
If Winifred wants to go back, I'll go with her. But if we're not, then we'll follow.
Have to leave these two knuckleheads by themselves, and you know what happens when you split the party.
Okay,
Good
let's
things.
go. Let's follow these people.
You killed a vampire because you split the party.
That's true.
How many people can say they've done that?
I don't remember killing the vampire. I
Fair.
lost my mind. Remember? I broke.
We all promised you what happened.
It was there.
They-
It happened
they might
with
just-
my eyes.
Winifred, you have the staunch feeling they're just hyping you up. There was no vampire. No. Imagine.
There was no vampire. You just went crazy and started killing people.
We just psychotically killed a man on the train and gaslit her that there was a vampire.
You're horrible people, and for all that, everyone not named
Oh,
Winifred can gain 1 sanity.
I hate you all so much right now.
So what's the plan? Are you guys going to try and chase after this guy?
Did he run too far or what? I mean, he has a bear.
He's wandering through the
Bear
street
on
with a
his hind
bear.
legs. Fucking Freddy Fazbear over here.
Well-
Jesus Christ.
I don't plan to run him down like I'm chasing, but I do want to walk a bit quickly to try and catch up.
Okay. Are you all going, or is anyone going back to the hotel? I need to know for narrative
We're all
purposes.
going.
You're
Yeah,
all
just go off with the
going.
last thing we need is a split party right now.
What would I ask for? Jump roll, maybe? No. Operate heavy machinery like bear? No.
Bear heavy machinery.
It is
Uh,
Freddy.
Oh god.
so the streets are still packed this late at night. He's got a good bit ahead of you because you guys spent time to discuss. All of you roll me a dexterity roll. I want 2 successes.
Well, there you go.
And we got 5 successes. So he turns the corner. I got bad news for you. You guys catch up with him a little after he turns the corner, and that bear looks a foot larger than it did before. Its ears more angular. Its hands more elongated. He doesn't see you. You're still behind him.
Keep eye first. Don't let anything have to watch.
You wanna go talk to your friend?
Max, is it just me or is that thing bigger than before?
I think you're right, friend.
I'm having second thoughts about this.
Yeah, I don't like this idea anymore.
Max resists.
And we hear the DM over there laughing his hat up.
Max resists the urge to further investigate, mostly out of concern for the people with him.
Out of hatred for the DM's happiness, I get it.
Aw, man.
All right, I guess we better go back to the hotel. Wasn't there a guy in Italy who had a weird ass pet too?
You mean the lizard?
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
lizard.
It's not that.
Oh, I think we
Thinking,
better get back to the
thinking.
hotel.
Yeah,
The iguana.
the chameleon thing. Yeah,
Chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember. All right.
and a good time was had by all.
Wasn't he a bad guy?
Yes,
He's very questionable,
Yes.
And then he died.
I think
yes.
he was involved with us in those ones as well. So I think we better get back to the hotel.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Henry, I'll get you treats later. Stop.
Do you head back to the hotel and do anything else for the night, or do you rest?
I do a check on the simulacrum.
As you open the closet door and see the trunk emblazoned with the white light of your elder sign, open it, and all of the pieces are perfect.
Okay.
The
Close
question
it,
is, has he
seal it.
checked on the question is, has he checked on the dagger lately?
That's been in like my jacket pocket the whole time, so unless someone bumped into me and like swiped it, it should still be there.
Yeah, I've been carrying the skull with me. this whole
Some
time.
orphan pickpocket now with the Mimsahis.
And then it gets abducted like the other missing kids.
Yeah, they got friggin' Desmond with the freaking knife. You got Darius with the freaking scroll, and I have a fucking yellow book on me.
You have-
And then we have Animax over here with a fucking first aid kit.
No, go back. You have Desmond with your knife. Roll me a power roll.
God damn it!
Okay. You still
Yeah,
acknowledge.
you know it's very hard for me to fail those power.
I know, but that's why I have to keep making you roll them regularly. You still, you know that he still has your knife. That's it. So it is just a thought that comes across your head. You're able, like, no, okay, it's logical. I don't need it. I don't want to need it. You're SpongeBob before he's like, I need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
that's where you're at currently.
I'm almost tempted to like in my room to like call up Pastor. It's like, what would you do? What would happen if I was stabbed this with a knife?
And
I could.
so yeah, you're all in your rooms right now. Anything you guys would like to do in your rooms before slumber?
I tempted to like. I am curious though.
You know what they say about
I-
curiosity?
Ooh.
Awesome.
Curiosity killed a cat, but satisfaction brought it back. You didn't know the whole thing, did you?
Yeah.
I
Desmond's
look around
going
for
to
any-
sleep.
oh, go on.
Desmond
That's it.
goes to
Desmond
sleep.
Desmond's going to sleep.
Hey,
I
Desmond.
look around for any signs of entry in the room.
Spot hidden.
All right.
That's a good point. Maybe I'm not being paranoid enough.
Animax, with that success, you note that there was entry into your room while you were gone. Because there's a nice chocolate mint on your pillow.
Chocolate mint.
Those fucking
Very
pieces of shit.
suspicious.
From the Andes, they say. South American, they say.
But
Right.
I think.
Right. Now another continent has people meddling with us.
Okay.
I am kind of curious to see what has to say about if I were to like, just to see what just to see what he would say.
Okay. That feels like it might be a scene, though, so we'll skip first to Darius.
No, I was gonna do the same. I was petting my cat because she's being really loud right now. Sorry.
Pet the cat.
Kitty, kitty. Yeah, Betty. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna
My kitties are missing at the moment. I have one one technically missing and one probably snoozing.
She won't leave me alone right now, so I muted my mic for a hot minute. But yeah, I'm just like going to sleep.
She gotta start her engine.
Yeah, you're just going to sleep. So then,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll cut to Winifred. What are you doing, Winifred?
I kind of just put the book on a nearby table and kind of just typically call on Haster casually.
Okay. Rang.
A curiosity has come across my path these last few days. You're aware of that blade I've come across, yes?
Oh, that plebeian knife of the skinless one, yes.
Out of curiosity, what would happen if someone were to stab one of your books with that?
It's not the question you really want to be asking. The person that you hypothetically would be stabbing with said knife.
No, you know it's in our possession.
Oh, yes. Well, it would not feel good, that's for certain. It's, as you're aware, I can't interfere with other outer deities. The skinless one is one of those. So, being stabbed by an outer deity's power is not pleasant. Yet she can't be rid of me that easy.
So you probably would not really like if I would take the time to be defined, now would you?
What? Let's say that again, I didn't quite hear that.
I guess it won't be it would be inclined to me to be that defined, is it?
Well, I wouldn't see that as a cooperative sign of trust between. No. And I feel I've offered quite a bit. You remember that whole fiasco where I got imprisoned for 1,000 years? Well, I guess. But that wasn't fun.
Well, you should be glad I didn't make you kill your siblings' avatar thing, or whatever you call them.
You hear a notable, grunt sigh of. What would the word be? Almost. Acceptance? It's like. Almost well, you showed you could do something close to that. Well, he doesn't. Well, I don't think you could actually push me that far. Have shown a proclivity to wield your eternal power well beyond what honestly you should be able to. No offense.
Willpower, man, shoot, I got some serious willpower. I mean, I know I failed it a couple times, but damn.
But you were able to overcome the will of the outer gods single-handedly. Honestly, something to be admired. And that's why.
You just need somebody to read your book.
Oh, plenty have read my book. You remember your old master? Well, I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch. The person who was a bit of a mentor before. She's read the book. I need the right person. And you, Winifred, are the right person. So I don't mind rolling up my sleeves every now and again. Also, why did I literally roll my sleeves up during that line?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Getting into it.
I don't mind having to roll up my sleeves every now and again when might need it. Because I know it draws you closer to what.
And if I were to and if I were to throw myself over the balcony now, what would you do?
Well, you'd be a little. What floor are you on?
I believe we're on the 5th floor, so.
Oh, you'd be a little mangled, but it's nothing I can't work with.
So no matter what I do, I'm stuck with you, aren't I?
What I'm going to do is say that, oh, you can get out of this by saying 3 magic words. I'm going to tell you you're stuck with it. Now, that may or may not be true. It's up to you to find the answer. After all, it's no fun in telling.
Like I just like, is he like physically there, or are you just in my head?
Oh, you're just hearing the voice. You don't see him currently. He hasn't, even before he didn't fully physically manifest. He hasn't been able to do that since the incident.
You know, just out of spite, I'm gonna take the book and throw it out the balcony door, out the window,
You walk over to the balcony
and try to go just out of just to be spiteful.
and throw it over the edge, and then you come back to your bed and notice on your bedstand a copy of The King in Yellow.
Oh, just what I thought.
Meanwhile, 5 floors down.
you
No,
hear.
I think I imagine it through black. I think it just yeeted itself back to my bedside. Like,
No, it's just like a completely different book. You threw the like.
I mean, it's honestly possible, but look,
it vanished as soon as they went over the edge.
Yeah,
you can't get rid of me. That I've invested too.
Anyway, if I were to pick up this book and read it again, what would you do to me tonight?
Read it again tonight? No, nothing. Just knowing that you're closer and giving you more power. Love. My avatar must be someone who has total knowledge. The power that we possess.
I'm going to bed. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to bed.
I'm recovering. But good evening.
so flippant with an outer god.
What's the difference? He's gonna have his way with me no matter what I do.
Not necessarily true. He didn't say that it wasn't possible.
I mean, it's like I can only think like, the only ways I can think of dealing with him is being defiant again with the knife, but whatever.
We still got his other book that I've been reading.
But I
Like we
think
were hoping.
with all of
Oh.
you... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I think we still got that book that we were hoping to finish reading that would hopefully tell us how to banish Aster or something.
Well, you got time. You have spells. You have till tomorrow. Or not spells. You have time. You have libraries. You have chairs. Tools.
I literally just remembered that like
Yeah.
halfway through the conversation with Aster.
But you got a meeting tomorrow night at 8. So, I mean, I know it's a little early to get some compared to that, but you all fall into a nice, pleasant sleep. Regain 1 HP, and if you're missing magic, you regain... Wow, I cannot pick up a d6 to save my life. Please, square math rock. 2 extra magic points.
Yeah, I'm back at full health and full magic points. Yeah.
And with everyone getting their full night's rest, you awaken in the morning, and that's where we'll end our session tonight.
Okay.
Not very
Okay,
eventful,
so-
but okay. It was processed.
Yeah, that's what I've been
Progress.
saying. Like, is the theme of that I've been noticing is, man, they do not do a whole lot in the first like episode of an arc, but my God, at the end they go crazy.
Ah, we haven't figured out where the bad guys are.
Yeah,
We just it's just how it is. You need like a downtime after an uptime. So
yeah. And then also, I guess part of the reason they wanted to give you so long, because they say mechanically this chapter should take a week plus, is that they expect everyone to be barely clinging to life after dealing with Fennel.
Mm.
after we jumped them.
Yeah, and still, even after getting the jump on him, two of you were clinging to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we are playing more.
But it wasn't from him though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're playing very fast and loose with the actual rules.
Yeah.
Because any of these successful first aids, 1 HP. Any of these extreme successes on first aid, 1d3. You're
I
supposed
really
to
didn't need that much to get me back up anyways.
by the book. You guys are supposed to still be really heavily injured. I mean, hell, by the book, you should be minus 25 in like 4 stats for losing your eye last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to end the stream first before we go any further. Night, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. I'll be back Thursday night for Pathfinder. Woo!
Oh, yeah.